God to so many different things. You can. Good morning, everybody. I'm gonna start turning YouTube down. They said I be yelling. That you don't be mad at me because my voice carry. I'm gonna need y'all to do some. I don't know what kind of exercises you do to make your voice carry, but don't be mad at me because I really don't be yelling. Y'all ain't heard me yell for real. Ask my children. It's just this thing be up all the way to 100 because y'all was saying y'all couldn't hear me. Listen here. Good morning. I don't know what I want to do with this light because I really don't want light in my eyes. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Like it gets to be, and nope, I didn't wash all of my face. I just took the vinegar around the important parts, and my eyebrows is halfway off because y'all my cousins. I don't gotta do none of that. I don't gotta do none of that. I do not have to do none of that. But I did go put my lashes on, and then I started crying. I said, this is why I used to not wear them for a long time. Because every time I would go put my lashes on, I would have a thought, like it's hitting me in my throat right now. You hear me? And then I would have to... What? What happened? What you talking about? No, I'm not. Somebody said something about in a church. I'm trying to figure out what that means. In what church? What you talk about? Oh, my loud voice? No. No, because we always have microphones. And my grandma was the pastor. Don't yell in the microphone. She did not like that. I think it's just, I don't know, because God knew I was going to have to speak. Period. You can't. Women preaching as preachers in the church. My grandmother was one of the first PAW Pentecost assemblies of the world. Not only was she a preacher, baby, she was a pastor. Just told a story. My grandma just passed 3 weeks ago, and I'm proud. Not that she's dead, but the stuff she set the pavement for a lot of female pastors right now, honey. She used to dress the bishop's wives because she was an amazing seamstress, and then God called her to the ministry, and she was one of the first black women preachers in the Pentecostal assemblies of the world. Quit playing. Yes, and you better look through your Bible. It was a whole bunch of them. It's a whole bunch of females. See, this is the thing. This is why you have to get outside of the King James. Because, honey, it was a lot of wars that wouldn't have been won if it wasn't for the wound men that was running around there. Good morning, everybody. Baby, it was some soldiers, honey. We did a couple of studies on them. Like, yeah, they was my great-grandmas, honey. And was winning wars and everything. But see, the Bible that you have, it's a patriarchal Bible. You know what I'm saying? So they excluded so many different amazing stories about the women that won the wars and the women that got the strategy together. You mean like Harriet Tubman? You mean like she couldn't even eat with the soldiers, but she told them how to win the war because she was the only one that knew them roads? You said what? Because she had walked them a lot. You said what now? Not only did she free her people, she freed other people. Well, what you didn't see? They couldn't have won the war without old Harriet. It's a lot of stuff. The beauties, we ain't gonna go. Y'all already know. Moving on. It's a few folks that set the beauty standards, babe, and I'll tell you this. They've been trailblazing ever since, and my grandmother, she was one of those. Yes, there is. I worked with my first manager. Oh, pretty cool. Wait a minute, Michael, you a manager now? You's a manager? Michael said he worked his first shift as a manager and he did pretty good. Come on. Okay. Congratulations, honey, because listen here, when you listen to God, he'll let you lead his people. You hear me? You be a good boss. Be a good boss. Love on your people and they will work hard for you. You hear me? Treat them right. Be kind to them. If they need time off, you let them. Because if they worn out, they can't do their job and they not going to hear you. You hear me? Congratulations. Look at it. Because we bosses and we are boss. It is. We bosses over here, honey. It is. When you allow God to work in your life, baby, there are some amazing things and opportunities that open up to you. That's why I can't go back to that other life. I refuse. I refuse. We did have 3 people and beat ourselves. Go, come on. Come on. Listen here. You keep going to your daddy for the answers, baby. What didn't I tell you? I said they keep trying to keep you low. But your daddy got a whole plan. See, you got the... Read your Joseph story, honey. All you got to do is read the testament of Joseph. And then Joseph and Asenath. You read those 2 stories, you're going to be an amazing person in that industry that you in. You hear me? Trying to tell you, the more words you put in your mind, the more instruction you have. And so life, it just gets easier. It do. It just get easy. And you be like, So what do you need? You realize most managers and bosses and stuff, they what do you need so that you can be 100%? I really just need to go home. I got my baby. You know what? Okay. Don't worry about it. Go take care of what you need to take care of and come back. The bosses that I had that was like that, bro, I worked so hard for them. I work so hard. I come in. I do extra. Listen. But if you don't care about my needs, why should I care about what you talk about? I'm at work during the day, so I really hate it. I miss. Oh, you all right? It's okay. But yeah. I want to say this to you, and it makes me emotional, but I'm going to talk about it. Makes it easy to do for them what they do for you. I'm trying to tell you. That's why I never understood why people wanted to be mean bosses. Then you're not going to get productive employees, idiot. Mean boss does not equal productive people. It means less productive people. I'm always telling my kids how they not. They're not going to do no extra, but if I praise them, guess what they do? I'll do it. No, me. So now I got 4 people willing to to come in on an off day. I told y'all I didn't care. The ladies in my kids' daycares, baby, I took care of the people that took care of me. I wasn't even the manager for a while. Everyone still called me instead of talking to my other bosses. So my GM said, come on and be the manager. And Will! Hey, I'm telling you. Listen, I told you I used to have my pastor's sister who was also a pastor. You used to live next door to me. She had a whole church. Her brother had a whole church. But this woman, she could sit in her living room because of the way our apartments went. It was like her apartment was this way and my apartment was this way. I was a second from the end. So she used to sit in her, I didn't know this. She used to sit in her window and watch the people come to my house and be sitting all outside my house. So one day, and her brother was my pastor. So one day she came to my house. She said, what exactly do you be out here telling all these people? I don't understand why they would rather come here and hear the Bible from you than come to my church. You need to start inviting them to my church. And I said, well, they cool over here. So then she started to come to my house. Now, this is a sanctified woman. She used to come to my house and sit. She brought her chair from her house to my house. And she would sit there when I was teaching like this. Now, we got the hood niggas in here. We got young kids. And this is crazy because I wasn't teaching. People just stayed at I was a candy store lady, and they never left. They would just come, and then they would bring their parents, and then their sisters and brothers. And, baby, my house used to just be full of people. And I used to be like, hey, everybody go home, please. Please just go home. This is not what the candy store. You're supposed to come to the candy store and leave. You don't come and stay and spend a night and start wanting to have cookouts and stuff. That's not what we do here. I was just trying to make me some money because, you know what I'm saying? Listen, she brought her chair and Or every time she would come down, she would knock on the door. I left my screen door open. I didn't care how messy my house was either. I don't care. I left my screen door open. And so she would come and just stand in the doorway like that. You said facts. The candy lady gonna keep a house full. Listen, and I didn't want that. I want y'all to come and buy. Come and buy, you leave. Get your things and you leave. Come buy, you leave. Like, why is you still here? She would just stand in the door. Now, there was another minister I told y'all who my friend who has had a small mega church. Not at that time, but later on in life. He would be there too. Because he came for the same reasons. He just wasn't as open about it. Right? He'll come. He say, sis, why all these people be coming over here? I said, well, his mama used to be on drugs. And this was his story. And he was raised by his auntie. Her mama is gone somewhere. And she's out here bad, getting it in behind the trash cans at 13 years old with grown men. This little girl right here, she's abused. Him and him, they brothers. They mama ain't never nowhere to be found. As a matter of fact, she went out of town, didn't tell nobody, and told them they needed to go spend the night. Ain't never spent the night in my house. At the candy lady house. And I wake up and I'm like, where's your mom? She went out of town. She told us to spend the night at the candy lady house. What is your name, baby? Where do you live? I don't live here. I live over there. So you live in an apartment next to me. What is your real name? Because I only knew the names of the kids, you know, that they cut their little nicknames. These babies that snuck and spent the night at my house, but they mama told them, you go spend, listen. I used to be like, what in the hell? Plenty of parents then ask could their kids spend the night at my house and then been gone for 2-3 days and went out of town. I ain't got a number, no medicine. I don't even know this baby real name. I'm trying to tell y'all, I used to be like, don't ever do that again and know your kids is not welcome in my house because I can't be responsible for parents that I can't get a hold to. I don't even know this baby real name. I don't know you. Crazy. You hear me? What in the hell? You can't listen. Listen. It used to be crazy. They put me out them apartments. They said I had too much traffic. I promise. I said, what? They said they put me out. They said you got too much traffic at your house. It's the people that live here. They put me out. They put me out. Sure did. Told me I had too much traffic going to my apartment, babe. I was killing them. You hear me? Yes. Take all the change y'all got. Thank you. It was good traffic. Because what started happening is the kids would come sit on my porch on Sundays for Bible study. Good morning. Good morning. They would come sit on my porch. Right? Crazy. And the pastor lady, whenever she would come in, even my homeboy, like they would come visit, and the mood in the room would change. Hey, the mood in the room would change, right? Right? Like people wasn't so free to tell the lies that they live when these two Christian people came in. And both of these people one is a pastor, one is a minister. The man is a minister at the time. The woman is a whole pastor. And I started to peep that. Like, these the church people. Why you don't feel comfortable? And I would ask them after they would leave, why y'all clam up when they come here? Why do y'all shut down and stop sharing? And they was like, yep, they energy. They was like, yeah, I'm like, dang. I'm talking about hood niggas crying on my porch. Because when I was 6, and then when I was 9, and they walk up, yeah, how you doing, Miss Lady? Yeah, I'm about to go. I see you. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, where are you going? It used to blow my mind. You hear me? It used to blow my mind. And that's when I started understanding, just because the church ordains you doesn't mean that God did. It happened when my mom held her home prayer meeting. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. Some people walk in and the spirit shut down. It shut down. And the people that are ordained by the church be angry because the response that people get from you, the response that when people just open up to you and they see the tears flowing of repentance and different things, they don't like that. They don't like it. They don't like it. So I stopped inviting the church people. And I would just, I didn't invite nobody actually, but the people that would show up in my house, because I used to call ministers, for real. I would call whatever minister I was close to at that time and try to get them to talk to the people. But that's not what God wanted. Because as soon as they would get on the phone with them, they would clam up. They ain't crying no more. I'm like, what happened? I don't know. I'm like, okay. So then I start asking God, well, tell me what to say. Because evidently they're not supposed to talk to them. Evidently they not. And so, okay, I shut down on all social media. I'll improvise. Okay, auntie. You know what? They did know I genuinely care, because I saw a lot of those kids after they got grown. They like, hey, TT, thank you. You always looked out for us. You always made, and you always stayed on our head. I was everybody, auntie. You hear me? Even the mamas and daddies of this kid. Like, no, you treat them like, what do you mean? Girl, watch your mouth. No, I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to tell you what your baby told me. And don't go back and tell them, because your baby need to be able to express how they feel to somebody. And they told me. So, instead of doing this, maybe you should do this. You wondering what's wrong with your baby, I'm going to tell you. But you're going to have to learn a new way and not put them on the spot, or they won't come back and talk to me. Do you understand? It's the difference between a teen having their teen attitudes and there's something really going on. And most parents just chalk it up to between 13 and 16, you want to be grown. There could be a lot happening to your baby that you just keep brushing off as, I don't know why you have an attitude. You have got to try to talk to your kids every day. And not just you talking. Sometimes you need to listen. And my kids would say, Mom, you don't listen. Yes, I do. Or else how do you get to come back and tell me about all the amazing things that I told you to do that you're just now getting now? In order to assess the problem, I have to listen first. But if I already know this is just you throwing a tantrum, no, you're right, I'm not going to listen. Because as a parent, you know when there's something really wrong with your kid, and you know when they're throwing a tantrum. So you have to even decipher that when they're teenagers, when they're young adults. Is this a real thing, or is this throwing them fit because life didn't work out the way that they wanted it to work out? But is that kid listening? Are they listening? And that's an important thing, because seeing so many people who are giving up, but my singing brought them to peace. Come on. You said you using your gift, so we gonna see you on social media is the singing manager. That's what we gonna see. Michael. Are you telling me that we about to see you on the internet as the singing manager? He said, I don't know. Well, we gonna see it. I'm interested. Somebody, you gonna brighten somebody's day, baby. I'm trying to tell you. Wouldn't you rather your life going through making... Who feels better going through their life making people's lives better? Huh? Aren't you happier than sitting up talking about folks, sitting up kikiing and ha-haing at somebody else's downfall? Baby, you'll be happier when you go through the life making other people happy. And that's not saying you got to be a doormat. That's just saying if you can do it, why not? Feel good to see somebody cry happy tears. Ooh, see, some people draw energy off of people being sad and they want them to be depressed and angry. That ain't my thing. Listen, the joy that you generate from making a person's day, it's like a super, you walk lighter. Okay? You got a pep in your step, and it make you almost want to cry because you know that person is not crying tears of sadness. Crying tears, happy tears give more energy. Who remembers Monsters, Inc.? Remember? Scare energy worked, but laughing energy blew the system. Y'all think they was just putting that in there for nothing? When you laugh, you're happier. When you laugh, you're healthier. When you're happy, you create other people. This is why people go watch comedians and, you know, whatever cooking shows where the person is real upbeat and they have those little funny sayings that they put in there, because that makes them, food makes them happy and laughter makes them happy. And if you can get both of those and that's your thing, then guess what? When you watch that, you have a feeling of calm, or laughter is medicine. It is. Yeah. So you think about if you, yes, when you laugh, your spleen is clean. Literally, there are antibodies in different systems that are fighting against infection and everything else every time you laugh. It's mind-blowing. Yeah, it's a thing of God created our bodies so intricately that if you use them the way that he gave them to, for what he gave them to you for, they'll work. Even the cancer centers of America say if we can change your mind, your body will heal itself. Interesting. We don't just work on the cancer, we work on your mind. We work on your spirit. We work on, because a disease is a dis-ease in your mind that causes a disease in your body. Stress, heart attack. Stress, aneurysm. Stress, stroke. All of these different things. Hey, Rika. Music heals is what? Why I think you heard what I just came out here with. I'm trying to tell you. I did. I bawled my eyes out when I realized what I did and was stunned because I sing myself all the time. Gonna use your gift. I told you when you use the gift that he already put in your head, it brings the people to you. You ain't got to go looking for them. They'll be right there in your face. Matter of fact, you'll be like, okay, I don't want to do it no more. I'm just going to go here. No. Can you just do it one more time? No. And you don't get to pimp my gift. So with that, go away. I'll be back tomorrow. What you mean? Come on. Listen. You do not have to look for your gift, family. It is in you. Understand that. Whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, you already doing it. People keep looking outside themselves. I don't know why. It's the thing that people call you to do. Okay, what do people always call y'all to do? Tell me. Tell me. What do people always call y'all to do? What's something? Babysit. Okay, so you good with kids, which hand that rock the cradle rule the world. Cook. Solve their problems. Listen. Advice. Hair. For me to listen to them. Okay? Cook. Problem solve. Advice. Pray. Peace bringer. Okay. Care give. Advice on hair. Do their hair. Resolve their problems. Auntie, take that angry face off. Health care. Bake and pray. Okay. Clean and drive. Yes. Rides, okay. I done missed some. Loan them some damn money. Okay, nephew, I got something for you then. Hold on, I'm about to show you something. About to show you. You just hold on. I got a scripture for you. And you about to see why you so blessed and will be blessed and your children gonna be blessed. Because I just had to send this to somebody yesterday. Show you something. Nephew, I need you to go to Matthew 5:42 and tell me, post what it says here. Can you do that? I don't know if you're driving or not. If you're not driving, can you go to Matthew 5, chapter 5, verse 42 and post it here and tell me. I'd rather they pray. They choose not to pray. Like I can make miracles rain down. Maybe they know God listen to you, auntie. Can you post that scripture? Please. I'm about to show you something. You don't even know they be setting you up. I'm at work. I can't. Okay, so I'm going to read it. It says, give to those who ask and do not turn your back on anyone who wants to borrow. Interesting. Interesting. I'm about to show you something. I just had to send this to somebody. Kevin, go to my favorite place. Okay. Y'all know I'll be having several different things open. All right. It says, give to anyone who asks you for something. Don't refuse to give to anyone who wants to borrow from you. Why is my phone acting stupid? Hold on, because my phone is trippy. Everything happened for a reason. Okay, it says if give to anyone who asks you for something. Don't refuse to give to anyone who wants to borrow from you, right? And then there's another scripture that I have. Hold on. What's the other one here? It says, whoever is kind to the needy honors God. That's Proverbs 14:31. It says, whoever is generous to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will repay him for his deed. When you give to the poor, don't let anyone know what you are doing. Your giving should be done in secret. Your Father can see what is done in secret, and he will reward you. You hear me? Now, there are a lot of you that give into our organization, and then I take that money, and when people need help, we help them. So even if you have not given to a homeless person, but you've given to Tatnot Place, and we don't make people borrow money. You don't gotta. Now you ain't gonna come every month and just do nothing, but you know, we don't say, oh, you don't have. But also, nobody don't know if you got help here or not. It ain't none of nobody's business. You hear me? And that's why I said that's exactly why. Now y'all understand why I set this up the way that I did. You hear me? And I told y'all in the beginning, if you have to come to us to get help, don't nobody have to know that. You do not have to tell nobody. Matter of fact, we would rather you did it. I mean, if you want to say you got blessed, fine, whatever, but you don't got to tag us in it or none of that. We done helped a lot of people. A lot of people in more than one way, whether it be getting books, all sorts of things. And I say that because we have a nonprofit, but You've been giving to the poor. If you've ever given any, and I ain't even saying poor, because just because you get into a situation, but y'all didn't help people get hotels. Y'all didn't help people get, you know what I'm saying? It's a real thing that our community is the real thing. Now, are there scammers? Yes. God will tell you who to give to and who not to give to. But when I noticed that the more that I gave to the people that needed whatever that was, that God just rained down stuff on me, I'm like, oh, okay, this is why you say you like a cheerful giver. Whether it be free hairdos or whatever else. Now, a lot of people know, some of y'all put up here that people call you, I needed that because I be feeling duckish sometimes. Listen, when God asked, okay, nephew, remember the story I told you where I was like, God, I need a Christmas miracle? Right? Like, I need a Christmas miracle. And then God said, okay, will you give one? And right after I said I was sitting outside, getting my meds in. I would come in that house. It was just me and my girls at the time. I wasn't married. And I needed a car. And a chick that I used to hang out with called me. And she was like, can me and my babies come stay with you for like a week? And I'm like, oh, wow. We're in a 2-bedroom. I'm already sleeping in the living room. I cut half of the living room. Yeah, I told y'all this story. I was living in the back half of my living room. I had put up. It was nice, though. People was like, wait a minute. Is the room back there? And yes, because I'm not going in the room with neither one of my kids. My 2 daughters in that room. My oldest, she need her own room. She over there. And I made me a room back here and built my bed, honey, because what I'm not about to do. Okay? Long story short. Okay? I went on and let her come. The moment that I told her yes, she hadn't even got to my house yet. I think they came the next day. As soon as I got off the phone with her, my phone rang and my homeboy called me. He said, hey, I got a car for you. I'm like, man, how much? I've been looking for a car. He was like, I'm not going to charge you nothing. It's in the shop right now. He was like, I'm getting everything fixed on it. I already paid 6 months of the insurance. I'll bring it to you soon as I come get you. We'll go get it. I don't want nothing. Get your life. I'm talking about within 10 minutes. I asked for a Christmas miracle. He said, will you give one? I said, yes. Boom. She called. Yes, you can come stay. Right after I said yes, I got the call I needed to hear. I don't know that other life. I ain't doing nothing for nobody, and that's why you don't see no miracle. Don't be mad at me. When God asks you to bless somebody, it's because he want to bless you. And once you understand that, you don't care about being a blessing. You will want to be a blessing. What's crazy is, let me ask you a question. Jace, do you feed the kids in the neighborhood? I'm about to see something because I told my cousin that God told me to do something yesterday and I didn't do it. And it's crazy you're talking about this today. So, do you feed kids in the neighborhood? Like, do you give out plates and stuff if you cook and it's kids around? Or are there kids that you know around in your neighborhood that probably, like, their parents be gone during whatever time or whatever? He probably didn't already left out. Yeah. He didn't left. Oh, you live in the country? Okay. Okay. But do you feed folks? Even though you live in a country, is there people that you feed? Like, even if they don't have money, do you feed people? Is that what you do? I mean, I know you cook, but do you give away food is what I'm saying, sir. You do. Okay. 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 Because I told my cousin something. I said, I don't know what's supposed to be doing this or not, but it's something that God is putting on my heart. And so you do feed people. It was like, I mean, I didn't know if it was kids or what, but it was like you give food away. He gonna bless you to get some more food away. All of it. You hear me? You get to cook and feed some folks, not out of your own pocket. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just talking. If you got it, I'll give it to you. Okay. I'm trying to tell you, I gotta be saying all kinds of stuff, and I don't know. Just like with Queen and her greens and whatever else I might have said to somebody else. I know y'all don't think now. Of course, I don't know how y'all faces. I don't know every single person. I can't remember all of y'all names. But God will put a situation on my heart, and then I'll come in here talking about it, and it be y'all. So when he starts talking to me about it, I pray and I say, God, well, I don't know who it is because I don't know all y'all names. It's a lot of y'all. But I do pray. So when y'all say, please pray for me, I probably already prayed for you this morning. I promise you. Because he don't tell me, like, he'll just send a situation down. I'm like, well, I don't think about that. And then I get on here and I talk about it, and boom, y'all be like, oh my God, this is happening to me right now. Okay, so it was you that I was praying for. I don't know your name always. You hear me? I don't always know y'all names, but God do have me pray for certain situations. And this is why God says pray without ceasing, because not just for yourself. When God brings situations to your mind, okay? When God brings situations to your mind, you got to do it. Because you could be praying for a person that's in a situation where they can't pray. If something crazy comes through your mind, don't turn your nose and say, oh, God, help them. Whoever it is. You said what? Opening our food truck tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be able to feed people and be a blessing to some. Come on, you're going to do it. It's going to work. A good way to do that is 10% of whatever you sold today. If you can give 10% of that away tomorrow, I don't care if you start out with just free sodas. My daughter works at a pizza place. This baby done got more raises at her job. I just found out how much y'all niece make. I'm like, girl, I wish I was making that back when I was, what? With no college education either. She getting her money. I was like, oh. But she always doing something. When she first started working, she was only getting like $76 a week. Because, you know, she was a teen. We still going to school. She had practice, all of that. But she started giving, like she would take her $7 and whatever and buy somebody a pizza. Or put it on their order if they didn't have enough. Or it was a homeless man that used to be out there. So she would take her tithes and she would, you know, help people, right? They trying to figure out a way to give y'all niece some money so she can become an owner. They want her to be an owner, and they've been trying to get her to be an owner since she, like the first 6 months. They was like, wait a minute. She was like, Mom, they don't know I'm only 16. They was trying to get her in because I told y'all what you put in your kids. I said, y'all will be in management in whatever job you go to. Like, ain't nothing wrong with not being in management, but I'm raising y'all to be in management. So, or an entrepreneur, either one. And people throw them into those positions. They be like, no, I don't want this response. They be like, no, it's perfect for you. You should do it. I mean, you're already doing it now. And she just got another raise. And I think she didn't have like 3 raises since I've been on here with y'all. You heard me? And bonuses. They added bonuses and this and that and this and that. Listen here. It's a real thing. When you bless other people and don't just think me. When you don't take from other people or try to siphon things from other people, God will pour you out a blessing that you have so much of that you have to give it away. To give y'all away to some people. You go talk to her. I can't talk to everybody. He done gave me so many people. I can't talk to everybody at one time now. Damn. Listen here. There's only so much I can do. Got my eyes watering because it's the truth. It's the truth. Listen, God wants to bless you. And that's not just finances. That's with a calm life, So many, because if you have peace in your house, when people come there, they feel it. And then what do? Well, it's so peaceful in here. Oh, well, guess what? I pray. We do this. We do that. So then guess what? They take that peace home to their house. And even if it doesn't work the first day, the next time you go over their house, you're going to sense a change. And then somebody comes over their house and they're like, oh my God, it's different in here. I don't know. The mood is different. Did you change something? Yep. We got peace over here. So then they ask them what they did. And it is infectious, but in a good way. You understand? I helped my friend through her hard time, and now she's reading the Bible more. Thank you, Auntie Judy. This one ain't open. The other one is, but I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. Auntie, people think that keeping God or what telling people how, I'm trying to run these souls up, nigga. I need my crown to be so blingy. If he let me in the doors, I'ma barely be able to hold that. But every soul you bring to Christ is a jewel in your crown and a room added to your house. I mean, my house about to be bad. Party at CERCA House, okay? Party at CERCA House. Because I'm running these numbers up, honey. I'm running them up. Running them up. He said, everybody you tell about me, if that person changed their life and turned from their wicked way, I got something for you, bad. Not just in this life, but the next one. That's all you had to say. I like future stuff. And I like stuff crafted just for me. You said, what now? See, God is getting me accustomed to custom things here because whatever it is, now if you got souls in but you don't, maybe you just want a condo. That ain't my life. The bigger the better. You can do whatever you want to, turning people away from God. That ain't my life. That ain't my story. I'm trying to run these numbers up. And not taking stuff from people and making myself. No. Did you get that? Did you understand? You understand how to apply that to your life? Okay, so you see why God don't like that? Okay. Because then your life get better than your kids' life, your mama life, your granddaddy life. Have y'all family members seen a change in y'all? The ones that you do talk to, or the people that you used to talk to all the time, if they haven't gone away, your husband, your wife, have they seen a healthy change? Your kids, your nieces and nephews, they know you're different? Because they'll say, especially them damn kids, you're not mean no more. You used to be like a bull, but now you nice. Yup. That's why everybody be calling my phone. Come on. You said sure have. Listen. Them kids will hurt your whole feelings. But they'll make you happy and cry too. You be like, oh, baby, I was me. You ain't even lying. Get out of my face. I'm working on it. Nigga, I'm working on it. My son said, I am the opposite of who I was. Whoa! Are you serious? Okay, y'all, I'm about to play this song. Y'all just gonna have to be okay with it, okay? You just wait one moment. Listen here, cause we gotta do this. I'm just gonna have to let them. I don't know music rights, but I don't be having time to play with them. So I'm gonna show y'all the song. I'm going up yonder. See, y'all trying to build these big old palaces down here, right? This stuff about to get towed up. It is. It ain't wrong, nothing wrong with having a nice house or nothing. But baby, he said you sowing
Goodbye.
where the mouse can eat up everything. It brought tears to your eyes. Uh-oh, look at y'all about to go back and... Oh, I can put y'all on to the old school church music. Don't even worry about it. I got to listen and do. I'm a church... Come on now. My grandmother started pastoring in the 50s. Yeah, think I'm... Listen. You was just listening to it last week. Come on. Come on. So when you think about trying to push somebody away from God and tell them how far they are away from God, what benefit, how does that benefit you? Tell me. Tell me. Pushing somebody away from God and not helping them understand, how does that help you out in your heavenly space? I asked a question during my studies 2 days ago, and this song popped on and answered my question. I'm trying to say it's a real thing. It don't. So why people be, oh, they ain't saved and they ain't this and God ain't using them. And do you remember his requirements? You supposed to be helping. A disciple is a person that's helping other people get into the kingdom. Okay? Please don't tell me to show if you want me to watch it. Because if you tell me, then I don't need to go watch it. Have to move on to something else. Yeah, I love y'all. Anyway, how is you pushing people away from God helping you? It does not. You not helping somebody else get to God and be where they need to be, it ain't helping you get in no faster. As a matter of fact, you're doing the opposite of what God said. Who understands that? So the people that try to push you out of church and they try to make it like you not saved and you ain't this and you ain't that and you need to go on over there with the sinners and all of that, do you realize they are doing the opposite of what God said? Yeah. They supposed to be drawing you to him. They supposed to be bringing souls to God, not pushing them out. And you expect me to believe that you on your way to heaven, but you're doing the exact opposite of what God said. Right. Come on. Come on. My godmother used to tell me, people can put you out of church, but they can't put you out of God, baby. And it would make me cry ugly tears every single time. She said, they can put you out of church, but they can't put you out of God, baby. The kingdom, they don't get to choose because they didn't pick you to be in there. Come on, seek ye first. Come on. And once I learned that, it was a wrap. You'll not be trying to make me like I'm nothing. No, go away. Because you didn't even give me this space. They cannot put you out of God. And if you got a relationship with God, it don't matter where you go, it's with you. Is it or is it not? If I got a real relationship with God, my relationship with God ain't just in the church. It's in a liquor store. It's in Walmart. It's in... And it's not about looking down my nose at people that I feel like live a less quality life than me. Because the Bible said we're supposed to bring them up to where we at. If you think they live an unsavory life, give them some salt. The Bible said the word is the salt of the earth. We the salt of the earth. So if their life ain't got no savor in it, why salt of the earth are you not sprinkling the Holy Ghost where it need to go? Just make me help me understand. You the salt of the earth, but when people get around you, they not hungry. Salt make the food taste better. You ain't got to use a lot, but it brings out whatever flavor is already in a person. So let me ask you a question now. then why do you be trying to stop other people's gifts? If you season them right, baby, it's gon' make me understand. Help me understand. The more of the gifts that you use that God has given you, the more people are drawn to Christ. So why is y'all only saying one person can do this and one person can do that, and no, we don't? And God said it was a school of prophets. It wasn't just one. It was a lot of disciples, not just one. And those disciples went and made more disciples. Name a team that only got one person. Thank you, Pumpkin. Name a team that only got one person. You can't, because it ain't no team if it's only one person. A team is plural people. A team of doctors, a team of nurses, a team of football players, a team of basketball players. You hear me? They will know us by our love. Come on now. And that's why I start telling y'all before y'all told me, I love y'all. Y'all used to be like this. Who is this crazy lady? And now when we get off of here, I watch y'all say, I love you, I love you, I love y'all, I love y'all, I love you, I love you, I love y'all, I love you, auntie, love you, uncle, love you, cousin, love you, love you, love you, love you. Now y'all say y'all love somebody every day. Y'all tell people y'all never met, y'all love them. Ain't that interesting? Just as crazy as a Betsy bug. Look at you. You hear me? Y'all didn't even realize it. Now y'all be, love y'all. See y'all in the morning. Love you. Love you, cousin. Love you, bro. Love, man. I'm out. Good night, y'all. Just crazy. You said and do. Hey, y'all. Listen. In real life. Then you catch yourself saying it to the person at the gas station like, oh, I'm sorry. I tell everybody I love them. You have a good conversation with somebody at the grocery store. You walk out and say, oh, I love you. I'm sorry. I mean, gotta watch that. I did today. I was skipping and laughing. Listen. So true. I was even able to talk to a homeless man and pray with him and tell him that I love him. Come on! The unlovable, you told him you love him. The unlovable. Can I ask you a question? What happens in the LGBTQ community plus? Do they not make aunties and uncles and mamas and daddies and sisters and brothers because they can't get the love that they feel like they should get from their family, so they make their own? Is this not a thing in that community? Homeless people do the same thing, don't they? Homeless people form families as well, don't they? Communities, as a matter of fact. He's the grandpa of everybody. All the kids call him Pappy or Papa or whatever. He looks out for the kids while we're gone. Blah, blah, blah. They look out for each other. It slips out, Felicia. It slips out. I'm trying to tell you. It slips out. Okay. Y'all want to know why I was emotional when I came on here this morning? Because sometimes I just do science experiments to see. I do I can't think what it's called, but just experiments with people. I'm a people, I gotta understand people. That's what I do. Okay. So I called my birth mother for 2 days. No reply. Right? You hear me? I can text her. No reply. My godmother, the lady I met in my 20s, early 20s, sometime, and when I say it broke me down today, I'm going to tell y'all what I said. I'm going to tell y'all what I told her. Because God will give you family that you listen. And I'm going to try not to cry. It's crazy. I texted her, I said, good morning. I hope you have a good day, Mama. And she said, good morning, I will. I hope you have a good day, too. I was just thinking about you. It's all well. I said, yes, ma'am. Sometimes I just want to make sure that you know that I love you. And honestly, it's nice to have a mama that responds back or even checks on me. You care if I'm alive and you always support me, and I just want to say thank you. God will give you family. I'm my mama's only daughter. But that woman right there, she spoke life into me. When my own mother was speaking death on everything I was doing. You're going to die. You're not going to live to raise your kids. God going to give me them kids. I went through hell. And it's crazy because God will send you somebody that'll be the exact opposite of what you know. You hear me? I would not take back no days. I've had her as a mother for 20 years now. 20 years this woman has labored with me. She helped me understand that people are not God. She helped me understand the word. And both my mamas are ministers. So I try to do whatever I can for her. Anything that I can get to her, if she needed it and I got it, she can get it. Because in times where I thought I was going to unalive myself, when I didn't know where God was coming from, that woman would come. She said, are you all right? Baby, God wouldn't even let me sleep. You been on my mind. She got her own children, her own great-grandchildren, and all of that, but she listen. Love is a real thing, and it will change your life. There's some people that could be so vital to you. You hear me? They'll be vital to your existence. She's vital to my existence. You hear me? That woman, I would not be the person. Like, I love my grandma and this and that. You know, I've had different people, but 20 years? 20? Love is a real thing when you experience genuine, pure love. When a person just wants your life to be better. When a person just wants you to be okay and wants your mind to be strong and want to see you successful. It is, and you don't find that often. I gotta go blow my nose, y'all. I'll be right back. That's not something that is just thrown around. Like, people really be weird. And so when you've experienced genuine love, it's hard to deal with that honestly. Okay, sorry, y'all. Ew. Sorry about that, family. Listen. It's a different thing to experience genuine love, family. I promise you. And once you experience that, you cannot go back to that fake stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that woman has been instrumental in my survival. Do you understand? She helped me understand so many things in life. I love my WOIU family too. Yeah. It's a thing. You know what I mean? So it don't have to be even your blood family. God can send people that will love on you so tough. You hear me? You would think something is wrong, especially if in certain situations you didn't get that. Like, okay, how many people feel like, and this don't have to be everybody, some people do, but if you didn't have a really close relationship, like young, I know back in my day, women didn't really connect with their daughters that well. They loved their sons, but they didn't really and it might still be going on. And it's crazy because women will treat their daughters like people on the street, like chicks, they competition and all this old weird stuff. Like, you're weird, you are weird, and you cause your daughter, you are the foundation for your daughter having healthy relationships with women, how she relates to you. You hear me? So if she don't have a strong relationship with you, can I be honest with y'all? And this is just from my research. I'm not generalizing. I'm just telling you from the people that I've had to counsel. This is just my situation. The women that I talked to that were in same-sex marriages, not all, but a lot of them, they went and got with an older woman. When they went into the lifestyle, they went and got with an older woman that gave, and most times the older woman was controlling, like, and kind of did for her what her mom would do. She got that comfort, she got that hug, she got what she wanted from her mother in this woman. I'm trying to tell you, and I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of the women that I talked to that were in same-sex marriages, that's just like young men. A lot of they sugar daddies and stuff, why do you think they older men? Not saying all, but a lot of them never had the love and the affection from their dad. And so you said, absolutely, this is true. I'm free of that now. Right. That's why I protect my daughter, and she's 27. And I'm not saying everybody. You hear me? I'm not saying this is everybody, but a lot of the people that I counsel, because I talk to people, and I want to understand. And if you get back to it, you get down to the root of it, it'd be crazy. You hear me? I don't know how to feel love. I just learned to give love when I got custody of my nephew. See? And so God will teach you to love. God is love. It's a thing. He will teach you how to love. He will teach you how to understand. He will teach you how to heal people with love. He will teach you. No matter if you never got it, like you feel like you got it for yourself. Very true, CERCA. These types of relationships between mother and daughter should not be who's better. Listen. My daughter told me the other day, she said, I'm so happy I came. Now, we into it now, but she said, Mom, I'm happy I came from you. I'm happy I came from you. Her and my older daughter were having a conversation, and even my younger daughter, they like, Mom, I'm happy I came from you. I a lot of times can't say that about my situation. Because there have been times where I needed certain things and it wasn't available. And this is why I encourage all of y'all parents, whether you a great grandma, papa, dad, whatever, please deal with your childhood trauma so you can help your kids. That's the fact circle. Before my mom died, she asked the lady who I ended up being with the first time to watch over me. So the lady, the first woman that you were ever with, your mom asked her to watch over you, and it turned into a sexual relationship, is what you're saying. Y'all don't even know how many times I heard a story similar to this. People won't talk about it, but it's a reality. I'm trying to tell you. And I'm not saying this is everybody, but it do happen. Do you hear me? And people don't want to talk about it. I told you I've always been made to, um, I've always been made, yep, yeah, it's a real thing, family. But this is why I ask y'all to go ahead and do y'all journaling. This is men too. This is everybody. And it don't have to be same sex, whatever. It could just be living, whatever it is, there's an issue. And when you get to the root of the issue, people's lives get better. Do you understand that? That's why I understand why people call me and they don't want the truth. Like, you want me to just, I'm not gonna do that, because that's not gonna make your life no better if I just agree with what you want me to agree with and just go on. That's not helping your life any. Do you understand that? Do you understand? You hear me? Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, this is the thing. My mother wasn't a horrible mother. She just never dealt with her issues. So then she couldn't really help me in certain situations. You see what I'm saying? She never dealt with her physical and child abuse. And so then in certain areas she abused us. Because that's what. And at first she was teaching me and I said, no, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna do something different. You cannot make me mistreat my kid. So then you can look like the savior. We're not gonna do that. You hear me? These are real life issues. In real life, you said in my house again. I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to be. But we gotta talk. My mom is the same way. Listen, the abused end up abusing if they don't get healing, and it's a true statement. I promise you. So when you understand that if you don't heal as a person, isn't it crazy how you start to read about the characteristics of the people in the Bible and you get to see the people in your family, you be like, no, you ain't. You said going on 4 years, no contact with my mama. This is true. I'm still healing, but trying to do better for my babies. And as long as you do that, baby, everything gonna be okay. Listen. And now y'all see why I be reading and reading and reading, because it helped me understand. So then I didn't feel so broken down about situations that I cut off, because I realized you're poison. You are literally cyanide in my life. No, go away. Thinking you helping me and really you're pouring antifreeze in my drink every other day. No, I'm cool. Especially not when I'll turn down help or comfort from this situation, because you telling me, like, I hate to say it, my mom told me my godmother was she a witch. You working on a witchcraft because you try to control everybody around you. And control is witchcraft. I don't try to control nobody. This woman does not try to control me. She actually helps me. And my life feels more in control. Isn't it crazy that the people that are most out of control are always telling somebody else they out of control? No, you're out of control. And the only reason you feel like I'm out of control is because you can't control me. I'm out of your control. You're right, I am. I'm out of your control. So now you're going to go tell everybody else I'm out of control. No, I'm out of your control. Ooh, Mama Circle, if you only knew. Listen, I don't know what they doing. Yet not listening to you. Not listening to you ruin my life. Not listening to you trying to live your life through me. No. You'll not get to do that. Make you miserable. I don't want your life. I do not want your life. You can dress it up however you want to. You miserable. And don't nobody want to be around nobody that's miserable. Listen, that's what I'm saying. They just be having their issues. And we all do. I'm sure my kids probably got something to say about me too. But I guarantee you this, they can't say that I didn't try to help them in their life. And I let my kids go free, not go free as in running wild, because when they was young, I taught them. So there were certain things. People used to be like, you ain't going to do this. I don't got to do that because I did it when they was little. I did not wait until they got 10, 11, 12, 7, 8, 9 and start trying to teach them core values. From the moment they came out, I let them know. And we worked on that at 1, at 2, at 3, at 4, at 5. Y'all heard my son say his earliest memory of paying tithes, he was like 3 years old. And my mom would tell me, I got to give this amount of my money away. I only got this. He was 3 years old and he remembers paying tithes and treating people kindly. He was little. He couldn't even open the door. But I taught him to open the door for women. I was really holding it. He thought he was. But guess what? He don't go in not one place and not open the door or let a door close in a woman's face. He was only 2 years old. He could barely hold the door open. I said, you open the doors for women, boy. And he don't walk in or out of one door without holding the door for a woman. He don't care if she his girlfriend, a stranger or not. He said, don't worry about it. I got it. He said he had to check his friends. They was like, that's not my girlfriend. I'm not holding the door open for her. He said, do you want somebody to hold the door open for your mama or your sister? That's somebody's mama, and that's somebody's sister, and that's somebody's grandma. You want somebody to let the door close in your grandma's face and she on the cane? He cut him till they throw him in it. He's a Pisces like his mama. Don't care and be over there in his own world by himself. You don't got to listen, but what you not got to do is make me irritated. Yes, my son is autistic, and I always said ladies first, and he repeats ladies first. Come on. Teach you now. Yeah, raising a man. Listen, he don't be disrespecting chicks. Somebody's husband, exactly, and somebody's father. And so if I don't address his issues, he won't be able to relate to women well. Well, he gets sick and tired because all the girls call him for advice about their boyfriends and this and that, and he'd be like, Mom, I'm tired of it. He's like, I tried to tell her he ain't into her like that. I tried to tell her this. I tried to tell her that. She didn't listen, and now she wants me. No. I said, oh, welcome to my world, son. Welcome to my world. My son always opens the doors for me now. He's 6. I'm trying to tell you. Women call him all the time. Yeah. And his friends, like, he gives to the homeless. He his mama kid. Okay? So they in AZ, it's homeless people everywhere. He'll take off his shoes, $200-$300 here. That man ain't got no, his bro, you could have sold those for, he was like, dude, this dude don't got no shoes on. It's 110. You gonna walk on the hot cement without no shoes on? He'll hop out the back of his car in a minute and get somebody the shirt off his back or whatever. He sell clothes and he sell shoes. Do you hear me? And his friends be like, bro, I wouldn't have did that. He was like, right, but you see these shoes I just got for the low, right? He didn't learn the secret too. You bless somebody else. You ease somebody else's pain, somebody else's anguish, somebody else's worry, and then God does that for you. It's a system like the water and the gas, and then it comes back down and it goes up. That whole system. Giving it is a system like that. It rains down, nourishes what it's supposed to nourish, and then goes back up in the gas, the water cycle. Thank you, and comes on down. Honey, that's all you got to say. Rain down on me. Rain. Look, thank you. Because everything that God made is a cycle. You're a baby twice. Somebody got to wipe you and feed you twice. The cycle of life, the cycle of water, the cycle, everything is a cycle. Right now, you the rain. In a minute, you're going to be the gas. You ain't always going to be in the state of a solid. Understand that. Y'all know we read about the cycles of the planets, the cycle of the moon. Everything is a cycle, baby. And you are not always going to be in a position of power. So treat people well. It's a reggae song called The World is a Cycle. Never heard it, but thank you. You want to keep treating people crazy? Are you crazy? Do you realize I got to come back to you multiply? No. But y'all know what I learned? When you help people, you have that many more people to help you. When you're kind to people, you have that many more people to be kind to you. You might speak to one person, say, ooh, you look nice, and get to work, and everybody loves your outfit. And you wasn't even doing much. You didn't even really know if you wanted to wear it. And God will let 50 people before you can get to yourself say, oh, you look cute. Oh, you look nice. Oh, I like your hair. Oh, I know. And you want to give out ugly comments and nasty. I like abundance. I like abundance. That's my thing. I like abundance. Who else likes abundance? Is y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Just say it if you like abundance. Now, understand that abundance can go one or two ways. Y'all done seen it on the internet. You can get an abundance of hate comments, or you can get an abundance of love comments and likes. You can get an abundance of support, or you can get an abundance of hate. Abundance is a two-way street. And understand that whatever you give out, you get that back in abundance. See, when most people think abundance, they think, ooh, all good. Oh, no. You can be bombarded with an abundance, right, of insults. Bombarded, babe. You said one thing to one person, but now you got 1 million people saying crazy stuff to you. Y'all getting me? Whatever you give out, you're going to get it back in abundance. You'll want to give out the good things, wouldn't you? I'm just saying. So when people used to call me, you always giving somebody something. You're mad because I'm always getting somebody giving me something, right? Then you just tell me don't nobody do nothing for you? That ain't my story, and don't be mad. I'm not riding past no homeless person and don't give them nothing. I'm in a car. I don't care if it don't got no heat and it's about to break down. I'm in a car. They out there in the heat. So what? I don't care what they going to do with the money. If they gonna stand out here all day in the heat, in the cold, in the rain, nigga, they deserve something. Oh, they need to get a job, and you need to get a damn life and a heart. You do realize that people are not hiring people because they don't got good credit, right? What if they mama messed it up? So now they can't get student loans because they went and stole some stuff just to get some food. And they got a whatever it is now. So now they can't get a good student loan. People's lives happen differently than yours. Believe it. Everybody just didn't throw their life away. There were a series of situations that happened that got them right there. And it's not always bad decisions. It's not always bad decisions. You hear me, Mrs. Aunt? You said it, India. Code red! Code red! The enemy is in the building! Code red! Fair East Side, by our side. I don't know the song. Yeah, that's what this Fair East Side times too. Cause it's some rough characters in here. Listen. You're pregnant. Who the daddy? You smoke, don't you? I done had to whip y'all all in the shape. Now everybody, we don't take Mr. Clark. Don't take CERCA away. We need her. Listen here. Whip you niggas in the shape. Listen here. Is it Josh? Oh man, you hear me? And look at you. They can't believe it could happen, but it did. Listen here, it happened. And look at you. Thriving. Look at you. I can't take no credit. I'm just I don't know. Kiva, look at y'all. Y'all was all over the place. Y'all was throwing people in lockers, cussing people out online, mad at your job, mad when you got home. Listen. It's a real thing now. We good. Yeah. I thank God for y'all too. He used y'all to whip me in a shape. Because I came on here saying whatever I wanted to say. And then I would offend people and he'll beat up on me. And then I said, okay, I can't say that because it's a soul and you care about them. Even though they didn't got under your last nerve. And stayed on it like this for 35 minutes. You cannot say that, CERCA. Because I need them to come back tomorrow. Because they need to learn. Listen, that part. Blue Head Island girl, that part. So with that, he's smoothed me over too. Because I was a little rough when I came. I'm still a little rough. It's all right, I'm the teacher. I got to be stern. But he still gets on me. If I go too far in a kind of, not lewd, but, you know, grown-up comment, he'll beat on my head and say, don't say that no more. Yeah, but this is the thing. Iron sharpens iron. And diamonds are the only thing, diamond crusted lasers are the only thing that can cut a diamond. You have to have something as strong as you to help you. Let's say that again. What good, okay, think about a person that uses a cane. If that cane was a pool noodle, you think they could support your grandma and papa when they on their way down the stairs? You trust your grandma and your granny to a pool noodle? Over they cane? Or they walker? You'll give your grandma a pool noodle and tell her, here, grandma, this your cane. Knowing her balance ain't good. Knowing if she falls, she can hurt herself and break her hip, and that'll be a whole nother problem. You said, no, I would be on the floor. Oh, okay, that's asking for literal failure. Right. Right. So what good would it be with whatever a word, you have to have something strong as you to help you. Yeah. It got to be able to hold you up when you can't hold yourself up. If it's weaker than you, y'all both gonna fall. Resistance. And I resisted all of y'all talking crazy. Y'all little kid, I shared your picture yesterday. You was so cute. I just talked about you. Y'all just pop up right after I call. I guess I'll be summoning the children. I don't know. Hello, daughter. You thought you was going to sneak in here too. Your sister did that yesterday. I showed your pictures yesterday, girl. And I tagged your friend in it. You synced it? Mm-hmm. Yes, honey. Why you keep saying the same thing? Is your phone tripping? Do you want to talk to me? Because why is your phone doing the same thing? What does that mean? What you just text, what does that mean? What you just text in a group chat, what does that mean? I have no idea what that means. Y'all be talking in riddles. Do you need me to call you? You're driving. Got it. Okay. All right. Well, I love you a lot. And that's my baby. Sorry, y'all. She'll tell y'all she can't text, but listen, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. I forgot what I was talking about. My kid that came in here. What was we talking about prior to that? Oh, something being as strong as you. Yeah, that's my twin. She is. And when she came out, she looked like a little Mexican boy. I thought they had gay. I told y'all the story. I'm going to tell it all the time. I said they gave me the wrong baby. For about the first 3 weeks, I didn't think she was smashed. I thought that hit hospital in Arizona. Because I showed after I had her, went, was like, hey, mamas. Hey, mija. And that nurse said, ma'am, that is Mrs. Torres's baby. Your baby is over there. That's never happened to me. And I seen her and I said, well, how am I gonna put ponytails in that hair? She said now she looked like a little Mexican boy. I said, I told you. Her hair used to stick up straight like that. You know how they hair do that thing? Because her daddy's Spanish. So I said, how the hell am I gonna put ponytails? You can't put no pop-outs on that. Listen here. Thank God it started to curl. What was I gonna do with that? It was straight. Not straight. It was straight. Said, what kind of kid is this? God, they didn't gave me the wrong baby. Yeah, my oldest daughter, they didn't think, yeah, they was trying to figure out what her color her dad was. I said, don't play with me. He black. Listen, your daughter too. I'm trying to tell you, I thought they had gave me the wrong baby for a minute. I said, they just switched my kid. And then she started looking just like me. I'm like, okay, she's mine. Mrs. Torres's baby girl. It was, listen. Listen. They said that is not your kid. What? Whose kid is, of course, and the baby had like black features and everything. My little baby was just sitting over there in her little bassinet. Yes, baby. I was like, but she looked a lot like me when I was born, so it's crazy. Listen, it was a real thing. No, her dad is Spanish. Her dad is Spanish. They not taking cash in the Walmart in your area? Really? Where you live, Tasha? Where you live at? North Carolina. Somebody else said that recently. They wasn't taking food stamps. And I don't remember what area they was in, but they was saying none of the food stamp. And then even one of my cousins, she told me somewhere in the Midwest, one of they stores, whatever grocery stores ain't been able to accept food stamps for 3 weeks. My mom said, that's not my baby. That baby Chinese, that part. I'm trying to tell you. Whose kid is this? Holy Springs, North Carolina. Okay. Yeah. They doing cash only at register with the person and cards for self-checkout only. Really? That's crazy. I just heard a couple of stories how the dad wanted a DNA test. Turned out it wasn't either of the parents' babies. Yeah, they be having that weird stuff too. Because they do switch babies at birth. They do. That is a real thing. They just taking the cards. Well, I've been seeing signs around saying the EBT is not working. Where you at, Shantae? Anybody else see they saying they not accepting EBT or it's not working? South Carolina, okay. And one of my cousins is in Oklahoma, and she said the same thing. Mm-mm. Yeah. Georgia, they doing it too in Georgia, Dr. Nia? Really? Internet been down for 2 days at your job. Okay. New York just had to do a whole overhaul of their system. California was using our numbers. Yep, last week I think some stores was not using EBT. Yeah, because I see people been stealing people's stuff off of their card before they can even get it. People ain't been receiving they stamps for like 6 months. And it was because other people were stealing them before they could like even know that they were on their card. Yeah. Yeah, it's been crazy. Yeah. One of my cousins was just telling me this yesterday. A lady didn't get her stamps for 5 months. She couldn't understand why, because they said they was depositing them. Come to find out, somebody was taking them. They sent you a letter about food stamps getting stolen. Yeah. They getting people prepared. No payment without the sound of the beast. Listen, best friend of mine had that happen last 3 months. Come on, Tadera. Internet was down on my job for 7 hours. Y'all seeing it? Anybody seeing it? Hmm. Hmm. You're welcome, Elaine. You are welcome, Pumpkin. God know what we need every day. He know what we need every single day. I'm seeing a movie play out before our eyes. Yes, you are, Bugs. Yes, you are. TT, have you heard about the 2025? Yes. It's gonna work. They're not gonna try to push it. That takes us right into the Antichrist and the one world government and all of that. I have gotten my EBT scammed 2 times now. Been hacked a couple others. Really, our internet was off and on for a week. Oh my goodness, I saw yesterday a video with the Pope announcing that they found their Antichrist. Yeah. I ran into that issue. My state said it's an issue. Inside job at Walmart. Wow. Well, y'all have to understand that's why they got your girl shadow banned. I've been shadow banned for over 2 years. I work in the medical and insurance sites were hacked and people's medical info was stolen. Damn! The school districts had to step up and give the children lunch over the summer. Wow. No, I'm not, Ashley. My phone been acting up. Yep. Want to worship their God and we want to have the same money and same religion. Listen, what's crazy is this. I'm so grateful for everybody in the WOIU community that listen to this crazy lady over here on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, however you found me. Because we talked about this. We knew all of this was coming. They told farmers to turn off their water on the crops in Idaho. Listen, if you got your dehydrator, you better start using it now. It's a real thing, family. In real life. understand that all of the stuff that we've been prepping for, and I know that's why they keep me blocked, because they don't want the people to be ready. You hear me? Because I'll be online seeing people talk about all of the stuff that I've been talking about, and it's just crazy, but it's just weird. I know what's going on. Maybe God is keeping me safe. That's what I keep thinking about. Yeah. The water here in the UK is contaminated, so it's made it over there to y'all, Cindy. It's made it over there to y'all, Cindy. Oh. Oh. And how long ago did you buy your water filtration, Cindy? Did you get your water filtration system? This is why I kept telling everybody, you trying to run to another country, you better stay where you know the roads and get your stuff going. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Can you tell me how long before they said your water was contaminated that you bought it, please? Yes, they even the tolls in Oklahoma are cashless. Ain't no people there. They send you a bill. Oh, okay. Still want to wait till the news tell you? Not me. I do not want to wait for the news to tell me nothing. Do you understand? Because if you have to wait for the news to tell you, you can't prepare for it. It's already happening. I bought it last year and I've been using it, but they just started saying it's contaminated, girl. What? Say it again. Say it again. I told y'all God will tell you before the tragedy happens so you can prepare. Oh, okay. Did I see Putin and Korea in an alliance? I was talking about them yesterday. Where do you get a water filtration from? Amazon. You can go on my bio, and they got them in there. We put them in the stove for the folks that don't know. You can buy a couple different kinds, and so let me show you. Me, sa. I don't be wanting to dig all this stuff out there every time. So there's a couple different things that you can get. For my newbies, we got a couple. You can get this. Just screenshot, please, because I will not be holding it back up. I love y'all. Screenshot this. You can get one of these. Get some of these for everybody in your house. Okay. This straw filters 1,100 gallons of water. One. So if everybody in your house got one, the average human drinks about, what did they say on here? 180 gallons a year. This is good for drinking water. You can use this. Yeah. And then we have the Pure Well too. And that will filter water. So we have 3 different, and we have water purification tablets. You can buy those at Walmart, any camping store. My friend got me a filtration straw for my birthday. Come on. I told you, gotta start letting your stuff show up, honey. And will. Start using a little bit of your money to buy your survival stuff and see what starts showing up at your door. It's a real thing. Told you. I'll be trying to tell y'all. I done learned a little bit about this 44 years I've been on this planet, honey. And anything that you start to sow into, God will help you as long as it's for the right reasons and whatnot. Baby, listen. Go on and get your stuff. I'm trying to tell you. You want to go? No, but can you grab this for me if you just want to spend some money and that's what you want to do? Thank you. I need this. Got my household some of those straws and portable water filter. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Demetria. That's a better use of $50, $60, ain't it? Got some more emergency lights for my birthday. Come on. Nope, I'm so grateful we ahead of the game. Thanks, Dad. It is. Mm-hmm. Someone said change your pen every month. Don't keep your pen the same. I had to stop for a minute, but I'm going to start back up. Well, I mean, if you had a lot, things happen. I get it, but that's why I told you, you don't got to run it up. Just start getting a little bit at a time. It adds up. $50, $60 a month on survival stuff adds up. Even $100, if you can blow $100 going out to eat in a month, that $100, baby, it and then gotta start letting everything you buy be on sale. Cause he know the only reason you're moving, cause you're moving in faith, that you believe that these things are coming, and that you don't want to take no mark of the beast, and that you don't want to go and do all of this crazy stuff. You don't want to have to be out in the chaos when drama and craziness is happening. So he will allow you, as long as you put your, he said, if you faithful over the little, I'll give you much. And that could be survival stuff. That could be whatever it is that you need. Yes, I do. It started with a little and it keep coming. Come on, One Love. I told you, I said, don't stress. Just start it. I don't care if it's just going to the food bank. Start there. If you don't have a lot of finances, then we found out about the OTC card. So then people was able to free up $200-$300 a month or whatever it was, use that to pay their bills, and then the money they was spending on the bills, they was able to take that money and go buy survival stuff. But some of that information didn't come until you start going to the food bank. You hear me? And then getting food stamps, you can buy it on Amazon. So you had to rearrange your food a little bit and quit going to the JJ's to get $100 worth of chicken and go on and break it down and make your own JJ's. And now you've been able to buy your food for the month and your survival stuff and still pay your bills. Ain't that interesting? Mm-hmm. You hear me? You ain't got to be out here bad, and neither do your family. It's what you're going to choose. You hear me? It's what you choose. You hear me? This is the thing, family. Walmart clearance, honey, I stays in the clearance rack. Any store I go, well, I don't really get to go in the store no more like that. But when I did, I used to get to go in the store. You know, I stayed in the clearance. Now I'll just be weirded out. Because people is weird. My mom used to say it could always be worse. I wasn't listening at first, but my spirit said, get your stuff. A little goes a long way. Now I'm blessed. Hot model. Of all the people, girl, don't make me come over there and pinch you under your arm. Under your arm. I'm happy you doing it now, but so I had to pinch you under your arm too. Really? The news, we are the news. I'm trying to tell you. Yes, I have had stuff in my cart, and when I do have a little extra, I get what I can, and it be on sale. Like my walkie-talkies was only $18. Come on, I'm trying to tell you. It took me the first 6 months. That's your forehead. Why? No, I get it. Because y'all didn't know, because people go viral for saying stuff. And that's why I said, but I have so much that Dad started sending me to people that need it, and I'm able to take them boxes with not a dent in what I have. You said what you able to give, and it don't touch nothing you got? Or did we talk about that? We talked about that. We talked about all of that. I mean, we had to watch you at first. You know what? I knew you was going to have something to say. Queen said, we did not trust you, nigga. We didn't even know if you was really who you say you is. Until I start peeking in your blinds all the way where you live at, and I don't live there. She said, wait a minute, this lady, it's been hard, but we've been able to still eat every day. Pulling small bits from the start. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. This the thing, though. You have to be wise with what you have. You cannot do and live the way you want to and think that God is going to bless you. That's not how it works. He says, be wise with the little, and then I'll give you much. Do you understand? So if something is telling you not to go do this thing or to sit still or whatever, you got to do that. Because the people that don't listen to that, they always end up in a situation. I'm trying to tell you, I had too many friends, and some of my kids be doing this crazy stuff. And I'd be like, well, if you would have listened when I was trying to give you the information, you would have been okay. You hear me? So that wise with the little, because God is not going, and I keep trying to tell a few folks, I know this right now. If you're not wise with the little, you always going to be running after some stuff. You cannot live the life that you want to live and basically, like, you know what I mean? It's a real thing. Lack most times comes from us not listening. And I'm just saying on my part because I know. I used to be like, I should have just. Good stewardship. It's a true thing. Y'all nephew wouldn't listen to me. I used to tell him too. Hey, boy. Ain't no reason you see all the money you see, but you don't be having no money. I don't understand. Y'all, Dad literally had her in my dreams saying, get your stuff when I wasn't listening. Oh, I believe it. Some of y'all told me, y'all was in y'all dreams yelling, get your stuff. You're welcome. This is the thing, y'all. Are you going to take something valuable and give it to your kid? No. Because you know they'll take your diamond ring and be thinking it's a rock, throwing it on the ground. They won't value it. We get that from God, y'all. It is a real thing. Okay, prime example. When I was in the streets, I saw the niggas that always had to have the freshest stuff, always was balling out, but them niggas was always having to go and ask for a favor. They always needed a nigga to spot them. They always needed a nigga. But the nigga that didn't care about impressing people, baby, their pockets be loaded. That's why he ain't doing too much, because he don't have to. He know what he got. You hear me? And a nigga be at home chilling because he don't want nobody to try to take it or even think he got it. Sometimes we live lives, y'all, that are a facade, and facades cost. You hear me? Or we get selfish with what God has given us, and then so he starts to take things away. Anybody ever got too big for your britches and God started knocking you down? All of a sudden, stuff just started going away. You like, whoa. He said, you're taking too much of the credit for what I did for you. So let me see how you're going to do it without me. It's a real thing. Facades cost. They do. Shelly said, woo! Woo! Woo, wait a minute. Whoa, yeah, they do. They sure do. That's why I don't live one in front of nobody. Fake folks got to pay a lot, baby. I don't got it. Listen here. I do not have it. I told y'all when I was in the club, I walk in a $7 Simply Fashion dress. I'm not going to buy no coat shoes to go put on an outfit. I'm not doing that. That's a waste of money. I'm about to go buy this $8 sundress from Simply Fashions. I'm going to get these $2 shoes. You know they be having all the $2 shoes. Give me all the sundresses. I'm about to go in here and take this off and put something else on. So while I'm about to buy a Louis Vuitton bag to sit in my... Look, I don't have... That's a waste. I won't be doing that. Hey, did I had to buy the damn outfits. And if I didn't have to buy those, I wouldn't have bought them either. But I got cool with the costume lady, so I didn't have to worry about it. She wasn't charging. It might be a $200 outfit. I'm only paying $35. Shoot. That's a waste. And I'm not trying to be funny. But at that time, back 20 years ago,
A lot of them chicks that was walking in there with them Coach bags and Coach shoes and all of that stuff, baby, they was taking a cab to the hotel. Or asking somebody to take them home. Girl, you done walked in here with $450 shoes on, this bag and this what was the apple bottoms and all that, and you living in a hotel. You made $3,000 last night. And you went to the mall and spent almost $1,000 of it to come in. Girl, you is crazy. I got this van. The window don't go at, but this $3,000 right here. My rent is $1,000. So I can either take it and pay my rent up for 2 months. It's a whole bunch of stuff I can do with this. But a damn sure ain't about to be on no $450 shoes, and I don't know if this money coming back tomorrow. Ain't you can't make me feel bad, and I'm going home to a 2,200 square foot house, 3,200 square foot house. Yeah, I got this $8 dress on, baby, but my babies can run through this bad boy however they want to. Got a big yard, big backyard, house on the corner, and I ain't gotta ask nobody to take me home. But you look good, boo. If I don't want to work for the next 6 months, guess what? I don't have to. Because when I had them 2 good nights or 3 good nights last week, I paid all my bills up for 6 months. So if I want to go to AZ, if I want to go to Kentucky, if I want to go wherever I want to go, whatever I do come in here and make, it's just extra. I'm not trying to impress none of y'all. The only people I was trying to impress was my kids. And when they pulled up to that house that they felt like was a castle, it don't matter what you think. But I'm damn sure not about to go spend all the money I just made on no clothes and no purse. I had other things I wanted to do. Me and my kids, we went to Arizona for the whole summer. Or we would go to different states and be gone, baby. That was a better use of my money than some stuff that ain't even going to be in style next year. I wish I would. When I was working a regular job, everybody else take their taxes and blow it, baby. I paid my rent up. I paid my rent up for 4 to 5 months, 6 months. Paid my my light bill up for 4 to 5 months. Paid my gas bill, insurance, everything. So every single thing from January, February until the next 6 months is mine. If I'm doing hair, if I'm working a job, it's all free money. You set yourself better up if you take your taxes and pay all your bills up for as much as you can. Then every month, you don't have to worry about rent. You don't have to worry about lights. You don't have to worry about toilet paper. Nigga, if I want to pop out every night, miss work, whatever I got to do, I'm good. I'm good. If I want to quit this job and not work for 2 months, I can because my rent is paid up. You get $10,000, $15,000 and your light getting turned off, your lights is getting turned off the next 3 months. Don't talk to me. But your babies is fresh though, but you don't got no lights. Like, that's stupid. I'll be right back. And I did not envy people that pop out. Like, I don't care. Like, you can do wise with your money, so in a couple of months you don't have to go pop out. I want y'all to know I'm not trying to offend nobody, but don't live your life for people to think you live good. Actually live good. Y'all hearing me? Because when this all started, think about this. Let's just use WOIU as an example, right? There's a couple ways that this could have went. Because remember when I first went viral, I was getting, people was wanting me to be on their podcast. People was wanting me to, you know, pay me for promos. They wanted me to do all this advertising on TikTok. It was all of this stuff coming my way. I could have popped out and got an expensive office. I could have went and got a bigger house and did what most people do and get this big fancy crib to be streaming out of. I could have did all of that because it was there to do. It was there to do. But what did I tell y'all? I am not changing my life just because this happened. The same way y'all see me now, except for bigger, I'm going to be the exact same person a year from now. Some of y'all been here with me going on 3 years. I ain't changed my life, and I ain't got no fast savings account. I'm trying to tell you right now, I do not. Because I told y'all know what I do with it. Do you understand? There's a lot of things that I could have done. You said, yep, you told us and you stayed true. Oh, okay. My bookshelf got bigger and so did my baggie lane. So did my back. This got water and so did my back, honey. Sure did. But I've been the same. I ain't trying to go live no glamorous life and don't care to because I understand the facades cost. How many times have y'all seen social media stars or whatever making y'all believe that they live this fabulous life and they don't live that life? When it come out, they be so embarrassed, it's almost like they shrink down to a pea. Because when you live in a lie is expensive and hard. Anybody ever lived a lie? And anybody ever try to live beyond your means? You be stressed out and everything. Crazy. Working yourself to death instead of just living what you... I'm not doing that. You hear me? And that's why okay, we'll say it. I'm an influencer. I don't really go by that, but I'm an influencer. Social media. Can I ask you a question? Can y'all tell me some of the things that I use my social media to influence you to do? We gonna call it what it is. If I'm an influencer, which I don't see myself as that, but since that's the thing, okay. Tell me one thing that I influence you to do. Help others. Try to keep up, to give more, to seek a better relationship with God, to read, get a relationship, read, journal, study, get prepared, give love, trust God, read the Bible, be kind, read, study, learn more about God, read more of the Word, be more inspirational, read more books, prepare, study. I like it a lot. Pray, ask questions, prepare, forgive. Oh, study the Word, journal, be grateful, yes, be better and be honest. Oh, okay, dig deeper, read the Bible, heal yourself, teaching that God will and does provide all things. Oh, okay, be yourself and do how to study, seek and find. Come on, sow good seeds, use your manners and did say what you just said.
Be a giver. We didn't have to have charm school over here. Get closer to God and be patient. Don't give up. Do something new. To study and be a good person. To help others. To be a good person. Be a better me. Go deeper in my Heavenly Father. Read, study, and be more. Help others. Take accountability. Woo! 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 Save your soul. Yeah. God heals in all things. He does. Okay. Learn God more. Try God more. Okay. So you remember me saying everybody wants to be leaders? Not everybody, but a lot of people want to be leaders, and a lot of people want to be influencers to understand symbols, words, and character. Come on. Come on. Check your assumptions. Okay. So let me ask you a question. Have those things made your life better? Because you have bad influences and you have good. To keep my legs closed and get to know God. It's a lot of people that didn't want to say that, but yep. Yep. If I got to keep my legs closed, y'all do too. You want your legs, don't you? You want your legs, don't you? He's going to try mine off. You want to keep spreading them, you ain't going to be able to close them. And I was with the same person. He said, you can't even give it to him. Y'all want to tell the truth? How many people been working on y'all abstinence since y'all been here? And you might have failed a couple times, I get it. But how many people have been working on your abstinence? And it's been easier to do since you've been here. Me. Okay. Oh, okay. Y'all didn't care about throwing that thing back in the day, did you? Cellar been going on 2 years. Ooh-wee. You said I was working on before I got here. It just made my 7 years. Okay, 1.5 years, 4 months of abstinence. Come on. It's okay if you fail. I said, is you working on it? All right, Miss Elaine. Work in progress. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, so we got some people that started, but y'all didn't hear the question. Y'all didn't listen. I said, if you started to work on your abstinence when you got to WOIU. Y'all didn't hear what it said. I didn't say, are you abstinent? I said, if you started to work on your abstinence when you got here. Love y'all. Yeah, I need you to listen. I love y'all, and I'm but I need y'all to listen. I'm trying to find out who quit throwing that thing back once they got over here. Because we talking about the influence, and I'm not trying. Yeah, you're right. I need y'all to listen. I love y'all. And I'm happy. But to the people that are 4 months out, 3 months out, 2 years out, we got people that's been going 16 years. We got people that's been going 8 years. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. I did because of our classes. My baby daddy is so mad, but we not married in God's eyes, even though we've been together 20 years. I'm trying to tell you, you ain't about to send me to hell. Come on. Come on. Okay. Well, then you just work on it, pumpkin. That's what you got to do. You just work. I said it's a work in progress. Okay? It's a choice. It's a choice. Girl, listen. Listen, Tatiana. I understand. Listen. Yes. But do you see how many things that God does for you that the person that you was sleeping with don't? God listens to you. He cares about the little things in your life. He surprises you. He comforts you. And this could be men or women, because men be in situations where the woman ain't giving them. So that's how they get trying to get everything they can from all these women, because ain't none of them giving them what they need. Physically, but not emotionally and spiritually. Yeah. No.
Because if he found the right one, he wouldn't be sleeping around because he wouldn't want to lose her. So I don't, it's a lot of stuff I don't buy into. And that's why I'm single. You know, 1 year and 3 months. Come on. Can I tell y'all something? This is why my kids' fathers, like, they went ahead and did what they were supposed to do for their other kids. Do y'all want to know what they didn't want to do, what they wanted to? Because I wasn't going to keep sleeping with you. I wasn't going to go through the baby daddy, you popping up at my house in the middle of the night. Like, I was young, and I guess they thought that's what was going to go on because they other baby mamas did that crap. But, baby, I didn't go for none of that, so they shoo me on out the way. And they took care of all them other ones, but I was younger than all the baby mamas, honey, and I wasn't going for none of that. So they was like, yeah, I'm not messing with you or the situation. Well, fine. Because you ain't about to be running in and out of my life for no 10 years, and they was way older than me. No, you thought you found you a young thing. You was about to just treat all kind of crazy, but tricks on you, buddy. Tricks on you. And that's why even after I had my children and I started dating seriously, I did not date people that did not take care of their kids. If you don't take care of your kids, I can't mess with you. You're not about to paint out that your baby mama is crazy and stuff. And I used to say, what you do to her? What you mean what I do to her? Well, she ain't acting like that for nothing. They didn't like that. I got brothers. I grew up in a house with men. So I sometimes say stuff to men that I've heard my brothers talk. They friends. All of this. I used to be around. So, nigga, you ain't listen. What did you do to her to make her crazy? Or the dude be like, oh, she crazy. Or vice versa. Men and women go through this. What did you do? Did you make them insecure? Because they don't start out not trusting you. Like when people be like, girl, you don't never come around because I don't trust you niggas. Girl, every time we go somewhere, you acting weird. I'm not about to keep going nowhere with you. If I don't have a good time when I go with you, I promise you I'm not going again. If I see that you're a user, like I peeps all of that. So, no. Because this ain't going to be fun for me. If you get out of control and can't control yourself, I'm not going nowhere with you. You got an attitude every time you go somewhere, and I'm not going nowhere with you. No. I don't care how cute or I don't care about none of that. Like, I want to have a good time. For the people that came to the thing, y'all see, we chilled. We had a good time, baby. Ain't none of us never met in person, and we kicked it like we all been knowing each other. What I'm not about to do is be irritated because you are insecure or you are want to be in secret competition with me. Bro, I'm not in competition with nobody. I only do what I like. I don't care if you doing it. I don't care if they doing it. Y'all see my fit yesterday. Ain't nobody wearing no damn feelers but the old uncles. That's all right, the old aunties too. My kid said, Mom, don't do that. Don't buy those. Mom. Oh, they're ugly. I said, that's because you don't know no better. Where you think you get your swag from, dear? And this is why you can wear stuff that everybody else is not wearing and still make people want to go wear it. Where do you think you got that from? You think that just like grew up in you? You just, no, you watched me my whole life. No matter what everybody else was wearing, I wore what I liked. I wore what made me happy. I wore what I felt good in. What good is it gonna do for me to only wear what everybody else like and I don't feel comfortable in it? You'll see it. I'm not buying a house that everybody like if I don't like it. I'm not marrying somebody that everybody want me to marry if I don't like them. Just because you like me don't mean I gotta like you. And make sure y'all teaching y'all daughters and y'all sons that just because somebody like them, they don't have to like them. I don't think that's taught enough. Because basically, what I feel like is being taught to kids, whoever pay you attention, that's who you go for. Well, serial killers pay you attention too. serial rapists, stalkers. It's a lot of people that can pay attention to you. But you ain't teaching them no character to understand that this person is a predator. Because we are prepping our children for predators. When we put them online, having them entertain grown folks and all of this stuff, we are making them attention whores. Before they can even sit up good, they can see the hearts going, so it makes them excited. And then they get excited again. Oh, okay. So you teaching your baby, are we listening? You said social media facts. I'm trying to tell you. We making our kids into attention whores. Babies get mad if they cannot be on live with their parents. They'll throw a whole fit. They can't even read. Some of them can't even talk or sit up by themselves, and they'll smack the hell out their mama or daddy if they can't get on that phone and get to smiling and cheesing and sticking their tongue out and stuff. Will fall out on the floor, screaming and hollering for attention from strangers. Can barely talk. Come on. And at talking age. Listen. When I be seeing this stuff, I be like, that's crazy. I be looking at just the mindset of why certain things happen. Like, I pay attention to the deeper meaning. So if I'm a mom and I can't get no attention and get my followers up, then I start putting my kids on here. So indirectly through my children, the praise and the following that I wanted, my kid got me. So now, whether my kid feel good or bad, whether they're going to have to do this because I need this for me. There's even a medical term for babies and kids addicted to social media. Girl, you lying to me! Did y'all know that? No. I did not know. What? They put it in commercials now? Well, you know. Oh, well. I did not know that. That's a very interesting thing. There's a medical condition for babies who can't walk and can't talk being addicted to social media. They call it social media disorder, and they be going through withdrawals. You have got to be kidding me. Because they sit up in their mama and daddy's lap, and the mama be on the phone and the baby right here. And I told y'all the first way that a baby learns is sight and sound. We talked about this. Y'all think because they a newborn and you got them laying on your chest and they just looking, they don't know what this means. You do realize that these images are being stored in your newborn's brain, whatever it is that you're watching. So if you on here watching these little boys twerking, these little girls twerking, and whatever you're watching, those pictures are being stored in your baby's brain that from a newborn if their eyes is open. They in your lap. Whatever you listening to is going into their subconscious. So let me ask you a question. What y'all babies done heard? And I don't want you to answer. I want you to think about it. This is why I be asking, do y'all got your headphones on? The show Evil tells us that the younger kids can hear what the adults can't. Come on. I was in biology class and was pregnant. Now that's what my daughter wants to be, a doctor. I promise you that. Listen to me. I know you're not lying. Because whatever I did when I was pregnant with that kid, that's what they want to do. It's called screen dependency disorder. Screen dependency disorder. Wow. Wow. Y'all done blew my mind today. Thanks for teaching me. See what happened when you teach others, they teach you, and it just keeps being an expanded source of information. It stuns neural development, mindless behavior. It stuns neural development, which means mindless behavior. You're going to be acting without thinking. And my daughters tell me all the time, Mom, I'm happy you didn't let us have social media until the time that you did. And people's like, you doing them wrong. Everybody's on it. Not my kids. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. You know what's funny? When people started to go visit the witch and the witch would start using her scrying mirror on them, didn't their life get worse? Their thinking got crazier. They started to act out in ways. Wow. That's crazy, Miss Buckins. Look into the mirror and tell me what you see. And then they never saw right after that. That part. Come on. Heading to university in August. Come on. Come on. Congratulations. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. You know what the witches used to do? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Show me the fairest princess of them all. Show me. Show me. Show me. Hey, Siri. Bring up CERCA TROVA 22 YouTube.
I'll need to access your YouTube data to do this.
It took up Circuit Trova. Hey, Siri. CERCA TROVA 22.
Okay.
Oh.
It's on the web for CERCA TROVA 22. Check it out.
Oh, okay. It says CERCA TROVA 22. Book link, CERCA TROVA YouTube. Interesting. So Alexa, Siri, okay, Google, hey Bixby, all are. Not the sheet. Hold on. I said okay, Google, and this one woke up. Okay, Google, wakes this one up. Or hey Bixby. This one is hey Siri. Uh-huh. And the witch used to say, mirror, mirror, show me. And whatever they wanted to see, or if they rubbed their hands over the crystal ball, The liquid crystal display showed them what they wanted to see. Did it or did it not? This liquid crystal display allows me to see anything I want in the world. And it used to be this. They using the same technology still. Liquid crystal display. If you say the right words, you can see whatever you want to see, even if it's far off. Even y'all looking in one of my bedrooms right now. This is my second bedroom. Ain't that what the witches used to be able to do? They can look through their liquid crystal display and see into Snow White or whoever room they trying to see. They can see where the seven dwarfs was. This is liquid crystal display, and so is this. Yep, hit the mic, and whenever you want, stay up here. They got it in front of their scrying mirror. Because when the witch used to walk over to the mirror, it'll look like this. Even in Shrek. Right? Ain't that what happened in Shrek? They would go over to the mirror on the wall, and it'll be looking like this, and then a face would pop up and be talking to her. That wasn't really in the room, but it could give her all of the information she needed. Hey, is this not what they... So if I say, hey, Siri, interesting. Try again. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Updated terms. Hey, Siri. This is the updated portable version of Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. The updated version of liquid crystal display. Now this is a music box, but you said nails popping off. You like, what? Yes, baby, they tricked us all. I told you this world is a world of deceit. Come on. Come on. I just hope y'all listen. It's a real thing out here. You can do whatever you want, but they want you mindless. And that's why they ban me. Because when y'all stop taking medication, they know you over here. When y'all stop all that stuff, when y'all start throwing away and y'all wasn't buying all them rocks and crystals and this and that, God used us to affect certain economies real crazy, I'm trying to tell you. And even though now there are people that are teaching all the things that I've been teaching, in other places people are still stopping those things. That's affecting the medical community, the FDA and all kinds of stuff. Their pockets was hit hard when people started learning that medicine was named after demons. And that the word pharmacy spells incantation, witchcraft, or poison. You ain't just taking the doctor's word no more for this medicine is supposed to help me. Because now, after you learn that when one demon come in and the medicine is named after demons, that the man's situation is worse off than it was at first. And you read the scripture and you see that it say, when one demon come in, he brings 7 more with him. And you equated that to, this medicine is named after a demon. Demons are normally heads of packs. And it's this much side effect for this much help. Well, that's interesting because the Bible says when the demons come in that they make just a mess, and you start taking this and now all these side effects and shutting other parts of your body down. We see what's going on around here. So there's people that went from taking 40 pills, 20 pills, 30 pills, 60 pills, whatever, a day to 3 and 4 or none at all. That's a lot of medication. That's a lot of checks ain't hitting that doctor's bank account, babe. You don't think that the people was coming over here to look around? They did. Then the same people that stopped buying the medicine and all of that start buying survival stuff. They paying attention. This is why they didn't have me shadow banned for 2 years. Because they know y'all was listening. And you know how they know I was listening? All the things that y'all was purchasing. Books. People was almost, the bookstores was almost obsolete. For real. I mean, they here, but people wasn't. Now folks is building libraries. Come on. And that just ain't over here because other people are starting to build their libraries that are not in here. So book sales then went up tremendously, I believe. A doctor had the nerve to get mad at my mom. Oh, I know. Because they ain't getting that check. I stopped the birth control and my fallopian tubes grew back. Now they want to have me have a hysterectomy. Of course they do. Because God do miracles around here. I'm trying to tell you. You said I almost had to. Listen. Books on books on books on books. Take this pain medicine after your pregnancy when needed. I took one and said, I'll bear the pain. Come on. Because that's going straight into your baby. Especially if you nursing. So then, before my baby could even get good in 2 weeks old, they know what narcotics are in their system. Ain't that interesting? Start them off with a good old spell as soon as they come out. And then once you find out the immunizations have aborted fetuses in them, well, that's interesting because they always show us some crazy movie where the person didn't drink something or had some kind of shot or been pricked and this parasite starts to grow, a deformed human-like thing in their body somewhere. It's weird. And when you take out tumors, they almost be looking like the shredder, don't they? Don't the tumors look like the shredder? Or what is his name? That little brain thing? His name wasn't a shredder. What was his name? Shredder was a rat. Not Shredder. What was his name? The brain thing. What was his name? Shredder was the rat, I thought. No. Who is it? The one that used to be in a machine. What was his name? Crane. Yeah. Excuse me, not Shredder. Crane. Right. Don't most of the tumors, if they take a tumor out, they be looking like Crane? And Crane was he was a brain, but he was also a parasite. He would slide up into other people's stuff and attach himself and start to use their body through connecting to their spinal cord or whatever electrical system was around. Ain't that what those tentacles was? The rest of him on there? Or no? Ain't that what a parasite do? The parasite comes to destroy things, right? Ain't that what Crane was always trying to do, destroy himself? He would destroy the bodies that he used. They'd get beat up. He'd just ease out and go get another one. The nervous system, right? Take over that nervous system, whether it be of a machine, of some... That's crazy. Because a game call still wakes me up past that exact premise. The exact premiere that came out yesterday. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Angel. Happy birthday. All right. Well, we've been on here 3 hours just talking. And so then I'm excited about y'all life change. I'm excited that y'all got y'all eyes open. You know, I'm happy that we've grown together, and I'll keep saying that. But I'm happy that you all share information with us. You know what I mean? And who's realized that the more information you share, the more information that you get back to you multiplied. And it makes your life a lot easier. Yeah. I hope y'all really believe now that when you make somebody else's life better, your life gets better, and you can connect the dots. But I'm happy now that y'all wholeheartedly believe that when you make another person's life better, your life is better. And other people didn't believe that. Because this world teaches us, get as much as you can for yourself, even if you have to step on people, even if you have to steal, even if you have to wrong somebody. Get whatever you want. And God is saying, why would you do that when I have enough for everybody? More than enough. And if it ain't none, I can create it. You don't have to try to take nobody else's stuff. You don't have to do nothing. You ask God for what you're supposed to do, and it is going to bring you what you need. You will never get to where you trying to go trying to take my stuff. Just like I'm not going to get nowhere trying to take nobody else's stuff. I'm always going to be stunted because you are causing injury to another person. So why would God keep blessing you and you keep causing injury to another person? It's backwards. You always going to be in a hole. Period. It's always going to be a situation because you are causing injury to someone else. So why should you walk around uninjured? You cannot take from other people and think your life is going to be okay in whatever situation that is. I had to tell somebody, you're not going to keep exploiting me for my goods, and I don't get nothing in return. And my goods could be my time, my conversation, whatever, my business advice. You're not about to keep exploiting me now. I know what exploitation looks like, whether you think I do or not. And you can try to put the sad on, you can try to gaslight me or whatever. Baby, no, I know what I'm looking at. I know when I see exploitation. And I know when I see a parasite. You can tell me you're not a parasite while you looking all the way like a worm. What is you meaning? You're slimy. And you're shriveling up because you can't suck nothing out of nobody else. And then want to go talk bad about a person that won't let you use them or abuse them or exploit them or steal from them or whatever. You the foul one.
tells me about intentions. It don't matter what your mouth say. It don't. People lie with a smile all day. But if you upfront with them and you're direct, you mean, you rude, no, you just not used to being told the truth. That don't got nothing to do with me. And some people stand on what they say and they mean what they say. About everything. And most people are not used to that. Well, I ain't got no jelly back. I'm telling you right now. You don't have to like what I say. You don't have to follow me. You don't have to nothing. But if something rubs me the wrong way, I'm going to tell you about it. Period. Because I'm not going to be irritated because you don't know how to take whatever you need to take. Don't come over here. I like her, but she's rude. No, I be chopping you in your throat and your raggedy pastor don't, and so you're not used to it. Buckle up, buttercup. It's going to be a rocky road. You used to folks test the line and preach a line and stuff. I ain't got it for you. Do you want to get better or not? Because the word of God is not fluffy by a long shot. I told you we don't do scammers over here. It's a lot of folks that came in here that probably were scammers. They not scammers no more. It's a lot of people that came in here and they was thieves and they not picking up other people's stuff. It was people that was whores and whoremongers. Nope, not doing those things either. It was people that used to treat their children very badly and didn't even realize they was, because that's how everybody parent around them, and now they're making a change in their social circles, and now people are talking to their children different because they watching you change. Oh, okay, it's some things moving around here. And a lot of folks have been in church the whole time and was still conducting themselves that way. So you make it make sense for me. You said the no sugar coat factory and ain't. We sure don't. Ain't no sugar coat, no nothing over here. But your life done got better. Your mind, your thinking, your way of thinking has changed. So something's working. And I'm not taking the credit for that. I just know when God changed my life, and when he put a muzzle on my mouth, and when he made me sit still and write and learn and read, it changed my life. And once your life changed, you want everybody life to change. Because especially when you see yourself in a lot of people, the sadness, the disappointment, the discouragement, whatever it is, you be like, oh no, I know how you can get rid of that. I need you to go read this. I don't have time to read that. So you got time to stay in trouble? You got time to stay depressed? You got time to stay, oh, okay. Because you want to keep talking about the problem. I don't want to talk about the problem no more. I only want to talk about the solution. So call me back or come holler at me when you're ready for your life to change. For real, for real. Because I'm not about to keep sitting listening to the same problem. I'm telling you. My friends and stuff, they'll tell you, oh, she'll hang up. Now my stuff be hanging up on its own, which I don't like because I be in the middle of good conversations and my devices just shut off. But I will hang up on you. I will hang up. If you want to just keep talking about the problems but no solutions, you're not doing anything about it, it's just the same thing over and over and over, I'm not going to talk to you. Because then you're going to try to keep me in that circle, that trap, that void with you. And I'm not staying there.
I hang up that fast on you. The same way I just blocked you that fast.
He gonna say you wouldn't hang up. Okay, well, bet you won't get to say that over here anymore. The same way I just quickly went to block you, I will hang up in somebody's face if they don't want to change their conversation. You might be careful typing that, sir. Moving on. If that don't show you. I told y'all I have 2 phones, so I could be on the phone changing my number while I'm talking to you and you don't even know, because I didn't. While you saying whatever you want to say, I have my other phone on the phone with the phone company. And this ain't my phone because it's in my room, but this me. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Or I'll let you talk and put you on mute. And I'm changing my phone number, so as soon as I hit click on you, I ain't gonna have to block you. You're not even gonna be able to get in contact with me. Hold on. Yep, in about 10 minutes. Yep. I need this number changed because I don't even want you to try to call me from nobody else's number. What you said? No, keep going. I'm listening. You said I'm what? Go ahead. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. You said as soon as I turn the phone off and turn it back on, the number will be changed. Wait 15 minutes for it to get back. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now, hold on. Okay, go ahead. You tell me what I'm not. You said what I'm listening. And I didn't do what? Yep. I hear you. I'm not being smart. I'm just telling you what. Okay. You can say whatever you want. I'm just. Oh, okay. Well, I ain't acting mad. Why should I be mad? I'm not angry at all. Are you done? You are? Good. And see, then they think they doing something. They'll hang up in your face. Bet. Thank you. You just started this process even quicker. Because for them next, 15 minutes, it's going to show you that I'm offline. And then after that, it's going to say the number you have dialed. Before you can finish your text. Bearded gentleman. It wasn't nothing for me to have 20 numbers in a year. I don't care if it was blocking my mama and changing the number. I don't care. Once you start to get on my nerves and I know you can contact me, I'm going to make sure you can't. Because just because you want to be bothered with me don't mean I want to be bothered. You know how people come back after a long time and be like, hey, I blocked my husband. You ain't listening, sir. My ex-husband used to tell me, you cannot block me and we married. I said, I don't care. The nigga be blocked for 2 months. We sleep in the same bed together, but you talk so stupid and ruin my day every morning. I can't let you do that. Trying to tell you. He have to come downstairs and talk to me. Because every time you type something, it's stupid. And what I mean by that is, you'll text me some stupid stuff early in the morning. It's 4, 5 o'clock. I ain't even got my day started. I have to teach class. And if you piss me off between 3 and 8, and people start calling my phone at 5:30, that means I can't be in the right spirit to teach. I realize what you own because you see that this is my gift. And my ex-husband used to be a pastor. He was an assistant pastor. So could y'all imagine being around your wife that's never been ordained, and everything she say, people is taking it and their lives is changing, and then you giving out, excuse my language, this weird ass advice that's making people's lives worse? Yeah, you gonna start hating on what you know I do. He'll come in talking all loud, being rude. Like I told y'all, the first time I did a thing with other pastors, he was moving his stuff out on purpose. He just started moving his stuff out. I'm online talking about the historical Jesus with a pastor and another like a bishop and another pastor online. He would tell people not to listen to me. Like, it was nuts. In my face. You should listen to her. Like, I was trying to tell all our boys to keep themselves, even though I didn't have his boys their whole life. I would be trying to tell them, keep themselves. You don't got to give yourself to no woman. Be careful, son, this, that, and the other. Be wise with your money. He'll tell them the exact opposite. So you want him to get into it with a nigga, go up to this nigga house acting stupid, and God forbid your son lose his life? Got it. Don't talk to my son about nothing. Don't tell my son anything. You can tell your babies whatever you want to, because I can't stop that. But don't tell my son or my daughters nothing. Don't even open your mouth to give them no advice. He keeps, listen. They used to be counseling that nigga. They used to be like, you never gonna get it, huh, sir? All you gotta do is do this and she ain't gonna trip. Sleeping with the enemy. It is a real thing. Has anybody ever felt like that? Anybody else ever felt like you was sleeping with the enemy? Any men in here felt like you was sleeping with the enemy? Had a situation where you trying to do everything you can for this chick and she ruining your life. Listen. Trying to tell you. They was on assignment. I'm trying to tell you. The enemy and his minions. Shine. Woo-wee. And bring the family, the hate to say it, the Hills Have Eyes family with them. Bring the Hills Have Eyes crazy family with them. Have y'all realized how many families are full of predators too? And I don't mean SA predators. I mean people that plan on siphoning. They sick their sons on people and sick their daughters on people. And then they try to take control of what you have to offer their family and make you feel bad. So, like, manipulate you into what is wrong with y'all? I don't give a damn. You can manipulate this nigga. You ain't manipulating me. You can't manipulate me. I told you. One of his family members used to talk about his ex-wife, and God told me, don't say nothing. Rest her soul. Don't say nothing. Because she still be talking to this girl. This is what God tells me. So the cousin comes over. She picks me up. We go to lunch. She... Right? Telling me how she don't mess with this girl. Why is we sitting there at the meal and her phone start ringing? It's the ex-wife. And it didn't happen once. It happened twice. It's the ex-wife. The one you've been sitting here talking crazy about that you said you don't fool with. Well, why is she calling your phone? Every time I'm with you. And we ain't told nobody. I ain't told nobody I'm going nowhere with you. You make that make sense to me. Somebody's a liar in this situation. Because God is going to reveal to me your true intentions because I pray. So you don't mess with her. You talk about her like a dog, and you're telling me you don't mess with her. But every time you done took me out to eat, she the first person to call your phone when we get together. While we're together. I guess I look like an idiot. I'll play stupid for a minute. I said, I did say that, girl. You want to answer that? Oh, no. I don't even know why she calling me. Oh, I do. God just answered my prayer sitting right here. And thank you for the meal. Thank you for the meal, pumpkin. Thank you for the meal. Listen, you gotta watch the people you're around because they'll try to manipulate you.
I'm gonna try to make you feel bad about you standing on business, all kinds of stuff. And that's why I just be by myself. If people can't take advantage of you, most times they don't want to be around you. No matter how much you help their life, once they can't take advantage of you no more, oh no, they got all this to say, honey. All of this to say now that they can't take advantage of you. Oh God. Now you're this horrible person and you're this and you're that. But when you was taking advantage of me, I was the best thing since sliced bread. I see it. When you was getting money with me or getting money off of me or whatever, I was the best thing since sliced bread. As long as you could get free hairdos or whatever it was that you was siphoning out of my life, I was the best thing since sliced bread. But baby, now that you can't, you got an attitude when I say no. Oh, okay, well, no. No. Sorry about that. You got it. The Bible says, be what? Gentle as a dove and wise as a serpent. Wise as serpents and gentle as doves. You ain't got to be stupid because you're nice. And you don't got to let people take advantage of you just because you're a helper. You don't have to. And when people see that you give freely or you do things or you give them, like I used to give people business advice. When my business wasn't running, right? I helped a lot of people get their business plans together. But do you know what happened? A lot of times when their business got up and running, they didn't come say, hey sis, thank you for helping me, because I would have had to go pay about $10,000 to either get somebody to help me do this, and this, or whatever. They started talking about what I needed to be doing. Like, I can't tell you your whole business plan because I helped you write it. I didn't go tell you where to go get the information so that you could successfully start your company. And now you have the nerve to go back around other people that I know and say what I need to be doing. Well, did you tell them that I'm the one to help you get there? Did you tell them that I sat down and did a cost of goods sheet with you so you could understand where your money was going? Did you tell them that I pointed you in a direction to go get your licenses and try to teach you to go get the information? Oh, you didn't. None of that came up in the conversation, I bet. But you could tell them what I need to be doing with my life, right? You're not going to tell them about all the times you sat on my couch crying about your finances and I told you to go sow seeds and stuff. You didn't. None of that came up in the conversation. You just telling them about how you didn't got on and now what I need to be doing. She's still doing the same thing she was doing 5 years ago. Yep, helping people get on. And then it's always going to be a person like you that has siphoned all of the information you can out of me and then go talk crazy right after. I've seen y'all before. I'm going to do my job because I continue to be blessed for it, but don't think I don't see you. It's a real thing that people think that when they are users, you can't see them, or if they're slimy or shisty in their behavior. A solid person can see you. You have to beware of people that are only there to extract. If they can't get nothing off of you, they don't want to be around you. If they can't get nothing from you and be taking what little you even have, they don't want to be around you. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to fool with you. Or if you're not pumping their ego up and making them feel big, while they all the time making you feel little, but you supporting them in their dream, is you crazy? You're not going to keep beating me down while I'm trying to build you up. I'll just build myself. You said, I have experienced this all my life until now. Nope, I will not. I'm trying to tell you. You said, Lord, I needed to hear this. I'm trying to tell you, are you seeing into my relationship right now, CERCA? Maybe. Y'all know whenever we have these random conversations, it be for a few people. It don't be for just one. And be annoyed constantly commenting on how you doing and don't miss nothing. I'm trying to tell you, but ain't got their life together. I work on me. You should try working on you. And while you always coming to get me to help you do something, but you always telling me what I'm not doing, maybe if I stop trying to help you all the time as far as certain things go, I can, You said you seeing into mine too. Y'all welcome. You welcome. Y'all. Listen. You can live your life and not learn nothing, or you can live your life and learn from every single interaction that you have. It's better if you learn from every single interaction that you have. You said that's why there's healing here. Listen. Family, friends, your boss, everybody. There are people that only come to extract things from you. They will never, and you don't got to tell nobody where you got it from, but give credit where credit is due. If somebody blessed you or helped you or told you something or did something, it ain't nothing wrong with saying I couldn't have got here without this person, or this person sold this into my life. But people don't owe you nothing. They don't have to take out their time to help you or whatever it is. They don't have to. And then when they don't do it, you go away. That's like how you have friends and they always calling you stupid or dumb, but they always want you around them to help them do something. Excuse my language, with your dumb ass. Girl, you always saying something to make you stay right here, but then they always want you to help them do something. You got me messed up. Y'all done seen it before. Look at this dumb ass nigga. But you always call him to come over to your house to chill with you. Main reason I'm a loner. Oh, Jace, you know about this. You know about this. It's people that want you to be around them, to be their kick dog. They'll constantly be throwing shots at you about how what you ain't and all of this. Try to find your whatever they feel like is your most vulnerable point or where you're not doing as well. And they always gonna talk about that. All the while whispering and carrying on, but finna use every bit of you. Nephew. Trying to tell you. I don't fool with people that you just so quick to call somebody dumb, stupid, this, that, and the other. Well, why? If they so stupid, why you not helping them? And why, if that is a thing, why are you furthering that and tearing them down? They your friend, but you call them dumb and stupid? They your friend, but you always talking about their physical appearance, calling them ugly ass and all of this, but that's your friend? You said, true thing, I lived it. Listen. They your friend, but you not their friend. That's why I didn't care about hanging out with the popular people. You know, I'll punch you in your throat. You ain't about to keep trying to clown me. You said just remove myself from it. Listen.
I ain't even saying backstabbers. They do this in their face. They want you to be around them to help them do everything, but everything you do is dumb, stupid, that's little, this, that, and the other. But you always, no.
People been doing this all my life. But always want me to come to help them. No, sir, I ain't no fool. Miss Angie! Listen.
You know what? I'm going to be honest. Now, let me tell you this. My mama used to say something. My mama used to say something, and when I was young, I didn't understand. But once I hit about 12, 13, 14, I'm like, oh, that's what that means. My mama used to say, I'm not your flunky. Y'all ever heard that? Y'all grandma ever told them that? Told somebody that I'm not your flunky. And now I realize people want flunkies. They want a person they can treat like crap, but really, that person is better than them. It's like when famous people go get somebody that's not famous, and they treat them like crap, but they really couldn't do whatever they do without this person.
Girl, I haven't heard that in years. So true. I'm not nobody's flunky, baby. And people used to be mad because I would not be your flunky. Oh, no, baby. I'm not nobody's flunky. That's one thing my mama taught me. Listen. I'm not nobody's flunky. But when you become a groupie, that's what a groupie is, a flunky. A groupie and a flunky do the same thing. Complaining they don't have what you have. So listen, my brother used to tell us don't be nobody's flunky. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, my ex told me he was better than me, but I was helping him pay his bills and build his business. Kimmy! What you didn't said. Listen. I'm not nobody's flunky, honey. Nobody's. It's real thing. People will tell you you're nothing, but always want you around so that you can make them feel special or smart or whatever. No, you don't get to siphon my energy because you don't know how to go get your own. You said I was, but not no more. Good job, Lex. You said you learned fast. Good job. This is why I told y'all early on, CERCA walked by herself, babe. Because I'm not about to be nobody flunky. You ain't about to be treating me crazy, but all the while I'm helping you. I don't care about being liked by people that bad. When you care about if people like you or not, then you will do all that stupid stuff. I don't care if you like me or not. That doesn't change my happiness because you don't like me. You said, amen, I needed that. Thank you, God. Yes, ma'am, it took 5 years of that marriage for me to learn to walk away from them kinds of people. I'm trying to tell you. It's like the dudes that move in with chicks or the chicks that move in with dudes. And they be like, you not doing nothing for me. I put a roof over your head. That's something you didn't have. How about when you go in there and flick the light? You're not pissing outside. You're pissing in the toilet. And that ain't because of you. Like a nigga come over, B, you didn't buy this EBT, did you? Didn't buy it either, sir. Matter of fact, you can't, because if we waited on you to feed us, we'll be starving. Thank God the state is around. Because your mama didn't teach you how to hustle. You hustle backwards. I guess you throw the money in the trash. I don't know what's going on. But whether you're here or not, my kids gonna eat. What about you? You got to go to your mama house and eat, your brother house and eat, your sister house and eat, your cousin house and eat. Baby, you ain't making me feel nothing.
Nigga say the state pay for your house and don't nobody pay for yours, not even you. What else? Oh, I forgot. You don't got one. Oh, okay. Moving on. What else did you have to say? She driving that raggedy car. He driving that raggedy car, and yet you got to ride in their car and don't even got gas money. I just be wanting to know where people's. Who taught you how to box? Because you be throwing blows. Listen here, I told you I used to have to fight my way out. You'll never try to make me feel small. When I tell you I will chop a person in the throat and be blinking my eyes. You found a real one over here. I'll chop you in your throat. You said hustle. Yeah, they hustle backwards and throw the money in the trash. I'll tell a nigga quick you hustling. I'll tell my kids you hustling backwards. Right, your bros had. Listen. Listen. What you're not ever going to make me feel bad about is getting what I need however I get it, honey. Mm-mm. Like when people be like, she ain't nothing but a hairstylist. Even a hairstylist that only do $10 cuts can make $50,000 their first year out of school. 5 clients a day, I think it is something like that. 5 or 10. I can't remember the math. It's been 20 years. But just doing barely any, you could work 2 days a week and still make $50,000 a year. What you mean a little hairstylist? I'll punch you in your throat. Okay. Well, did you know I studied the same biology that nurses and doctors do? Infectious disease. I know the layers of the skin. I had to study about nerves and things like that because I don't be messing with all that stuff. I had to learn about. What are you talking about? A little hairstylist. Do you understand what I had to learn to be able to do this job? Sanitation. We got the same machines they use in your doctor's office, idiot. What you're not going to do is make me feel bad about nothing. Oh, she didn't go to school. She wrote that business plan herself, and you had to pay. Moving on. Because you can't write one at all. Oh, had to write somebody else. Somebody write it for you, babe. See, the difference between me and you is I can now get paid to write business plans because I didn't go to school and I learned how to do it myself so I can either teach others or write them and get paid. Now, again, how much did you pay to go get your business started? You had to pay somebody $6,000 to write your business plans and your grants? Oh, okay, I know how to do it myself, so I saved all that cash and I can invest that into my business. Moving on. You went to school for business and still had to pay somebody to write your business plan. Oh, okay. So not only do you have to pay for your business to start, you got to pay for school still. And I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just trying to tell you how people will try to make your feet feel small. But if you really look at it, no matter where I got the business plan. And didn't nobody write it but me. And they was trying to give me $1.3 million for my business plan over 5 years. What they giving you? What loans you had to go get? Because mine was crowdfunding. And they only wanted 20% over whatever they was giving me back. So where you going to have to pay $5 for every dollar they gave you, I'm only going to have to pay back $1.20 on every dollar they gave me.
Because I learned. Oh, okay. So where you gonna have to give them 2.5 back on that 1.3 or whatever it is, 4.5 or whatever it end up being. They only getting roughly, I think it was $200,000 over what they gave me back or something like that. It wasn't that much. Should have learned it for yourself. Angel investors. Oh yes. %20% compared to they taking 75% of your company, and you still gotta pay out the taxes and stuff. You ain't made no money. Tell me again. And I'm not knocking nobody that went to business school. I'm not knocking nobody that had to pay somebody. But I'm talking to the people that did all that, and then they tried to talk crazy to me about what I had done. But you have to pay this much money back to the bank. I'm only at 20%. So where you might have to pay $3, $4, $5 back for every dollar, I'm only giving $1.20 back on every dollar. That's a better deal. But had I not sat down and let God teach me, I wouldn't have known that. So I would have ran out, and as soon as they were throwing money at me, I would have took the first thing they threw. You hear me? Don't ever let nobody make you feel small. Because whatever God is putting into you right now is for later. And it ain't only to help you, it's to help other people. But people, because they didn't do it, will try to make you feel like it's little. It's not little. Thank you. It's not little. It's even more of a thing if you didn't go to school for it and it's successful, or you did. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with going to college, but people will try to make you feel bad because you didn't. Well, I'm just saying. Good evening. You don't got to feel bad about nothing. As long as you got the information, they say bachelor's degree or experience. Well, nigga, I got experience. Don't be mad at me because I got experience. I don't know. It don't say you gotta only. It say bachelor's, master's, or the experience. I'm the experience. I got vinegar sitting in my water, vinegar and water sitting in my damn coffee thing so we can clean it out. So I gotta put my stuff in the microwave. And like I said, I'm not knocking nobody that went to college, y'all. Everybody got their own path, but just because a person took a different path than you, you don't get to poop on them, is what I'm saying. You hear me? Just because you didn't take the route that they went, and just because you didn't get it when everybody else got it, don't mean you ain't gonna get it. Just ain't your time. Just gotta wait for your time. I had to tell a coworker, don't be mad at me because you had to pay someone what I learned for free. I'm trying to tell you, folks be upset about that. It come natural to me. And I ain't knocking nobody. School is great, but I'm just saying, just because you went to school don't mean you know nothing. Look at the seniors of the day. They graduate and know how to pop it and lock it across the stage and can't even read a page. Don't even know how to sound out words. Don't know how to pay rent, but they know how to scam somebody and get a ticket somewhere. But let them move in their place. Their lights going to be off every other day. They cute though. They are fashionably stylish. That hair laid and everything, but can't pay a damn bill or grocery shopping and make their food stress. That's why they don't be. That's why their refrigerators look so cute, because they always empty. You gonna have to move around in my refrigerator. What is this? Wait, we'll move that over. And I don't like empty refrigerators. It scares me.
I don't want that cute. Oh, ain't no food in there. Cute and empty. Everything all ordered. You got to move. Wait, is this move out of red? I need to be forgetting stuff is in there. Not to clean it out or whatnot, but it's a lot of stuff. I don't want an empty Frigidaire. That ain't what I grew up on. It's clean, but baby, it's packed to the max. I'm trying to tell you. Cute and hungry. Handsome and hungry. CH and HH. Handsome and hungry and cute and hungry. Because all their money is in what it look like. And what they look like. Ain't no substance in that refrigerator and them cabinets. And ain't no substance in them either. They got to go to the mama house and get the groceries out of there. But they make good money. I just don't be understanding. The one thing I be happy about is every time I go to my kids' house, they refrigerators and cabinets stay stocked. Now, they might not have no beautiful apartment and all of this, but they've been in the apartment almost the facade of it all, come on. They are 20 and 21 and been in their apartment for 3 years. Second apartment. BBL, but no protein. BBL, but no damn bed. You done got a BBL and don't got a damn bed. I be just mind blown to them. But got a BBL and you don't have your car paid off. BBL and you gotta borrow money from your mama, cousin, sister, brother every week, and you at every club every weekend. Like, baby, people's priorities be messed up. My apartment ain't pretty yet, but I'm prepared for whatever, that part. Girl, y'all done seen, I still got them same blue couches that y'all seen in the beginning of the move, in the beginning of this. They still in there. You know what's still in my room? That same paid for bed that I had when I first got out here. The only decorations is the pictures that y'all done sent and a few I painted myself. Everything in here is pretty much homemade. Even that, I didn't make that, but somebody made it for me. That's homemade too. Homemade. You said homemade is the best. I think so too. It ain't the best, but it's mine. I was not about to go spend no money to impress people. I'm not doing that. I don't care. Is that ugly that I don't care enough to impress people? It's not something that's going to be in my... And hopefully some of you that might have been living like that since you came over here, you don't live like that no more. Maybe some of y'all, when y'all came over here, y'all was still in that rat race and on the hamster wheel. But hopefully now you've changed the way that you think and have changed the way that you live. Come on. Come on. Come on, Angie. You said I was. I'm breaking free every day. Come on, Monica. I'm proud of you. I'm proud. She said I was, but I'm breaking free every day of living the facade life. It's expensive, isn't it? Most emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially. Like, it's expensive to live a lie. Or to live above your means, to try to keep up with people that if you fall, they gonna laugh at you. They laughing either way. You might as well let them think they snickering and think they getting over, baby, and don't know you good. People pleasing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I know it wasn't no biblical nothing in here today, but hopefully some of our young people, for sure, and our older people, hopefully you learning. There are certain people that they don't mean you no good. They don't mean you no good. And then when you call them out on not meaning them no good, them not meaning you any good, or them trying to take advantage of you, then you're the bad person. You bad when they can't take advantage of you. Well, I guess I'm just gonna be effed up. You still said a whole word today. Pumpkin, listen. You know I love y'all, and I done been around a lot of people, man. And people thought because I was young that I didn't pay attention, but I did. And that's why them baby daddies used to be mad, because you could run. Hate to say it, y'all. I used to tell them you could run game on them old hoes, but I got this. You're not about to manipulate me into doing nothing, weirdo. You served up some confirmation for me today. I did right, leaving those people in that situation, especially those that let themselves go to make you feel bad for them. Oh! People, bad people look real good. Danger, danger. Come on, Lex. A pretty mess, a handsome mess. I think what used to mess me up, like I said, I would run into different people in the lives that I've lived, and their persona outside of their house, and then you get to their house, it ain't nothing in the cabinets in the bathroom. There's no extra toilet paper, no extra soap, no extra toothbrushes. They only got one tab or two. But they be fly in all of these expensive clothes every day. There's no food in their refrigerator. They be out of town, get back, and they lights is off. Blowing money that they really don't even have, and trying to make you feel bad because you not living a fake ass life. I've been in beautiful homes, but all they had was peanut butter and jelly for dinner. Come on! That part! I'm about to go make me some coffee. Listen, me too. Like, what the hell? I'm gonna be hungry. No, I go back to the hood. People will have you envying them and ain't nothing in their name. The car they drive, the house they renting, the clothes. You heard me? They don't buy none of this stuff. Or even if they do, if it was their real life and they only had to go on what they had, they could not live the life that they live. So they'll be trying to tell you you don't have nothing, but if their help goes away, they don't have nothing either. You really have more than them. All your stuff paid for. It might be used, it might be old, but if whatever is helping them, whether it be the job, whatever, their credit change quickly or whatever, they won't. You actually have more than them. Technically, if they making payments on everything they got in your stuff is already paid off, you already do. If your car is paid off, it don't matter that it's older or not as nice. You're in a better situation. Can't nobody come take your car. Come on. Come on. Come on, Isabel. You see what I'm saying? Your couches is paid off. Ain't nobody knocking on your door. My couches, they might not look like much to nobody else. They comfortable, they soft, and they was expensive when whoever bought them. But guess what? Ain't nobody knocking on my door trying to come get them. Because I really can't afford to pay for this. Facts. I don't have to worry about nobody coming to take my stuff. And that means that you are technically in a better situation than those people. But they'll try to make you feel like you need to go work yourself to death to get what they ain't even really there. It's not even really yours. Or you didn't get it on your own. I had to scrimp and scrape and scrape and try to figure out buy one piece at a time or refurbish some stuff or whatever. But it started me to thinking, that's why they used to be mad. Because I'm not going to work myself to death to impress other people. I'm going to do what I like. And in doing that, there's a lot of situations that I skipped over and didn't have to deal with. Add it up and take time to watch it. I'm trying to tell you. Leasing everything, trying to tell you how to own what they don't. Come! And if they didn't have a co-signer or something for it, they would not have it. But to tell somebody how to get like them, you need to get like you. Like the people that go eat expensive food out, but they don't have no food at their house. You out to eat because you don't got no food at home. You can't go home and eat. And if you want to go home and eat, you got to go to the grocery store because everything that you own, all your money go on what people think about your life, not how you really live it. Or what you have to do to keep up your life that's not honest. How many bodies did you catch to get that Birkin? How many late night hookups did you have to get that scat pack you got? Or whatever it's called. Come on. I'm a person that be genuinely happy for other people. But I also want you to be living your real life. And that's why I don't pay to envy nobody. Because most people, they afraid to live their truth. And they will work themselves into the ground to keep up alive, baby. Tear other people down and try to make other people feel like they're not as successful. You're not even successful either. And your success comes from ill-gotten gains. You can't make me feel nothing. Moving on. Yeah. So, I love y'all. We done chopped it up. Hopefully that make you think about the people that be around you. You know, the stuff you allow yourself to get pressured into. Don't. Yep, don't. Yep. I love y'all. Hope y'all have a good day. I'm gonna let y'all say y'all love y'all. Normally I cut it off in the middle of that.
Truly appreciate the confirmation as always. You're welcome, Monica. Thank you so much. You said I heard you and will apply. That makes me happy. Yeah, it's a real thing, family. You do not have to live up to nobody's standard but the one God wants you to live to. When you do that, your life will be easier. I appreciate y'all too. When you understand that everything that you go through is for the people that you're going to come in contact with, you'll learn as much as you can about life and people and understanding God's will, the world, and everything. Because then you're an asset everywhere you go. You want to be an asset, not a liability. Say it with me. I want to be an asset to every person that I come to and not a liability. I don't want to extract. I want to add. You hear me? You want to be an asset. You don't want to be a liability. You're welcome. It's better to be an asset. And you handle hurt better. Come on. And will. Yes, I want to be an asset, not a liability. Come on. I want to add an asset, not a liability. Come on. I want to be valuable to a person's life. I don't always want to only be there to take or to tear down or to ruin. That's right. And the more that you think that and the more that you say that, it don't even have to be financial. It could just be a kind word, whatever. But you'll see your life get better if you start trying to be an asset and not just act like people and situations around you are ATMs you could just take when you need and live how crazy you want to. If you have a checking account, you can keep taking money out, but if you're not adding nothing in there, it don't matter how many times you hit you want 200, it ain't in there to give it. If you don't put in, you can't get out. Okay? So add two people. And then sometimes if you need to extract some kindness or someone to listen, maybe they got the time for you. They can give it. You need some emotional stability or emotional support, give it. And then you're adding too, so there's actually something to extract when it's time to go to the emotional ATM, the support ATM, or whatever ATM you need to go and put your code in. Hopefully you've put something in there and it's just been sitting so you can go and get it out. You people be wanting to take stuff out before they ever even put anything in. You weird. I love y'all.